I'm ChezPride, and today I finally want to record myself playing with the imaginary friends from The Sims 4 Adventure Awaits for the very first time. And I want to dive into all of it, from going over all 4 dolls with all their unique personalities in all 3 stages, to how they work, to playing with them, to even making them alive and real, or even having to say goodbye forever. So I have a whole family here to cover it all, and there's a kid for every doll. So I'm going to quickly introduce them, and then we're also going to be showing off a couple of the houses that are in the new world throughout the video. So before we actually introduce ourselves to the family though, let's really quick ask ourselves, what are imaginary friends in The Sims 4? So imaginary friends are actually from older Sims games. They were really big in The Sims 3. I even used to play with them when I played in The Sims 3. I think in my Sims 3 Let's Play I did on this channel, we were even playing with imaginary friends. And basically the whole concept is you buy this doll and then like your sim becomes friends with it and you end up growing up and then you can turn them into a real sim. And they work a little bit differently than they did in The Sims 3. They definitely look different than they did in The Sims 3. And I'm not sure if it's an improvement or not. It's just very different. But this concept is the same. So if you look on Google and look up Sims 4 imaginary friend guide, this is kind of how it explains it. So it says, to get an imaginary friend in The Sims 4, a child sim must first own the Imagine Me doll. And there's 4 versions of that doll. And like I said, each one of them has their own unique personality. So then the sim must meet one of the requirements to bring the dolls to life. So you can either get level 3 in creativity skill, befriend the doll through gameplay, or become severely lonely. And the imaginary friend can be interacted with, but disappears when a child becomes a teen unless the player chooses to make them real. So that's kind of the concept of the dolls. Now let's go over the personality of the dolls. So the personalities are goofball, evil, competitive, and creative. So they kind of each have a description. So it says, goofballs, as imaginary friends, the doll's goofball personality will encourage your child's sim to be playful with the imaginary boost power. This friend will also encourage your child's sim to partake in silly, playful activities. So by default, this is like the orange one with like the curly hair that kind of looks like a clown almost. And this is like one of the ones that are like the main dolls. Like I feel like this doll and like the rainbow doll are like the 2 quote main dolls that people have been advertising. And to be fair, you can change the personality traits on the dolls. You don't have to stick with the ones that they're given, but they are assigned a personality trait by default. So I'm kind of just going with the personality traits that they have. So that is goofball. And then we have evil, which is the rainbow Pegasus, which I think is hilarious. But evil as an imaginary friend, this doll does personality will make your sim child confident with the imaginary boost power. They're both on the same side after all, but beware, an evil friend encouraged to do increasingly naughty behavior. Your child sim may even learn how to start fires. So that's going to be a really interesting one to play with. And then there's also competitive and creative. So competitive is the one that has like a goat sort of sheep hat on. I don't know how to explain it, but pretty much as an imaginary friend, the doll's competitive personality will energize your sim's child with imaginary boost power. Your friend will also challenge your child sim to competitive games. And then last, we have creative, and creative is the one that kind of looks like a really dark voodoo doll of Alice from Alice in Wonderland. That's the best way I can explain it. As an imaginary friend, the doll's creative personality will inspire your sim with imaginary boost power. So this friend will also encourage your sim to partake in artistic pursuits together. That is kind of the personalities of the dolls that I base these sims off of. I also base their looks and like their colors off the dolls so they kind of match their dolls. And they do all have parents. So let me go ahead and introduce the parents and then we'll introduce the kids like parent, and then kids, and then parent and kids. So this is the Young family, and if I sound like I'm having trouble pronouncing that, it's because I literally am, but it's totally my fault. I could have made their last names not sound so familiar. I just thought it would be cute, and now it's a tongue twister. So that's a thing. But it's a big family, but it's actually like two families combined into one, kinda. So basically, there is a brother and a sister. So this is the sister, and this is the brother. And the brother had to move in with the sister recently because his marriage went down the drain, and he's going through divorce. So he had his 2 kids with him, and they moved into their sister's house with her husband and their 2 kids, making it a total of 4 kids, 1 for each one of the dolls, obviously. My story kind of going behind this is they all just moved into this house together. We're going to have to do a little remodeling to cram them all into this house. Literally, her brother is going to have to sleep on like a bunk behind the couch because there's not going to be enough room in the house. And then the kids are going to grow up, and then when the dolls are ready to convert, like their friendship is like pretty much up all the way, and they're ready to convert into being a real sim, we will age all the kids up, and then we will move out the brother and his 2 kids and move them into a different house. And like basically he'll have like saved up enough quote money to buy a new house or whatever, and then from there we will have all of the kids aged up so we can then turn the dolls into real sims and then see what they look like as real sims. So that's kind of like the storyline I'm going with here. So first, let me introduce the man who married into this family, Blake Young. So this is our dad, and literally I don't really have a goal or a role for him other than just being dad. Like, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna be the one that interacts with the kids the most, like when they need it. The focus on this video is going to be on the kids and the dolls, not on the adults, but I thought the adults were important enough to introduce. So this is Blake, and he has the Critter Hunter aspiration, which is one of the new aspirations in the pack. And he's very an outdoorsy, goofy, food-loving guy. So he literally has the love the outdoors traits. He's a goofball. He's a foodie. And both him and his wife are foodies. So they in my mind, like, probably met at like some kind of food event, and then they started going out on a bunch of restaurant dates together, and then they just like bonded over food and fell in love that way. So that's kind of their love story, and they both sport a lot of light blue and white. So this is all of his outfits. He's pretty casual. Like, I kind of tried to give him like a very laid back, like goofy look, but also kind of naturey. He has the new hair, which I'm obsessed with. I think this looks so good as a masculine hair. I'm pretty sure it was meant to be a feminine hair, but I love it on the masculine sim. But that is our dad. And then he has his wife. So this is Janie Young, as she did hyphenate her name because I wanted her to still have her family name because I feel like family is very important to her. And sadly, I hate to put the stereotypical female role in her, but she is going to be pretty much your classic housewife. So she's going to be in charge of the cleaning and the cooking and all of that. So she wants to be a super parent. She is cheerful, she's family oriented, and she's a foodie. And literally, her whole look is based off the fact she likes white and light blue and this hair, because this hair I specifically wanted to use from Adventure Awaits on her, and I based her whole look off of it. This is kind of like our soft girl mom vibe. So this is her everyday, her formal, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather wear, and her cold weather wear. So that's the mom, and then they have 2 kids that are going to cover 2 of the personalities. So this is going to be the one that covers the creative trait, which is the Alice type looking doll is the best way I can explain it. And she wears a lot of blue and white, so I tried to reflect that in her outfit, but I tried to make her kind of laid back girl, kind of like her daddy, but just like a very artsy laid back girl. So this is Allie Young, and she wants to be a artistic prodigy, and like I said, she's creative. She has the new pigtails from Adventure Awaits, the new dress from Adventure Awaits, and then this is the rest of her outfits. So she has the same color scheme as her parents, except like darker blue instead of light blue, but it's not to match her parents, it's to match the doll. Then her brother is Charlie Young, and he is the goofball. So the goofball one is the one that is the main featured ones with like the curly hair and the orange skin. And like I said, all of their traits are interchangeable. You don't have to stick with the one that is assigned to this doll, but I am just trying to go what is already assigned to the said doll. So this is the goofball, and since the main color on that one is orange, I tried to make his main color orange, and I gave him poofy hair like the doll has when he comes to life. This is the everyday. We have his formal, his athletic, which has one of the new shirts. We have a sleepwear, our party wear, swimwear, and then hot weather wear and cold weather wear. So that is the young. And then we have the young. So this is Joel. So Joel is in his formal wear. Joel is Janie's brother. And like I said, he's going through a divorce right now. He's living on his sister's couch. Well, I say on his sister's couch. He's going to be on a bunk on his sister's couch. So he's a little bit jealous, but he's still very family oriented. Like him and his sister are both very family oriented. So he doesn't quite like hate living with his sister, but he is a little bit jealous of her marriage and the fact that she was able to buy a house and he's having to crash at her house because they all just moved into this house together, and we're pretty much gonna have to move in and renovate it a little bit so they can all fit. Basically, his personality is he wants his family to be successful, and he is ambitious, family oriented, and a little bit jealous because of his sister's marriage and her success and whatnot. So that's the dad, and he has very neutral vibes. I kind of tried to go with a lot of browns, tans, and whites. That's kind of the vibe I was going with for him. But he's really cute. I actually really like him. And pretty much I'm going to have him working. So I'm probably going to get him a job, like one of the first things. And throughout the Let's Play, he'll just be playing by going to work, and he'll be earning us some extra money. But on the story, he's like saving up for a house, even though he's not going to get enough to save up for a house. I'm going to have to cheat it either way. That is Joel. And then he has 2 kids. So Erin here is going to be the competitive one, and she has playtime captain and competitiveness, and she is also not in the right outfit. Okay. So this is her everyday outfit. And the competitive doll is the one with the sheep head. So, his color is mainly like a forest green. So I kind of tried to reflect that in her outfit. And tried to make her very tomboyish. So I gave her the new braid. She has the new shirt, socks, shorts, I think new shoes. Like this is all from Adventure Awaits, I'm pretty sure. And then like I said, I tried to keep that green going. So we have her formal look, her athletic look, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather, and her cold weather. And then she has a brother who is going to be playing with the most interesting doll, I believe, and that is the evil doll. And the evil doll is the Rainbow Pegasus. So the Rainbow Pegasus is going to play with this one, so that's why I made him like all rainbow. I gave him like bright red hair because like I feel like he's like the evil redheaded stepson. Like that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting from him, even though he's, you know, not a stepson. But I just thought it was too fitting. So I tried to give him a kind of unique look compared to the other ones. Very bright, more colorful, but he's evil, so it's kind of funny. So this is his everyday. We got the rainbow ice cream shirt on. We have his formal. We did a lot of blue and rainbow basically. So this is his athletic, his sleepwear, his party wear, his swimwear, his hot weather wear, and his cold weather wear. And as you can see, I tried to put some Adventure Awaits stuff in all of their outfits. That's why they very much look very outdoorsy. But that is the entire family we're going to be playing with. So let's go ahead and go into the game, and we're going to show off the house as it comes in the game, and then we're gonna add a couple of things just to fit our entire family and fit a couple of things we need as far as gameplay. So I know in the new world that comes in Adventure Awaits, there is a bunch of empty houses that are actually pretty affordable, and you could probably convert to have enough room in some of them to fit enough Sims, but I have a lot of Sims and I needed a big house, and honestly the outside of this house was just too perfect for the parent style for me not to get this house, because in my mind, like, the parents that are white and blue are getting the house, so like this is like the perfect color scheme. It has almost enough beds already for everyone. I just need to add 2 more beds, one for the brother and one for one of the other kids, because it already has 3 places for kids. I decided to turn the rental lot into a residential lot, even though there's other houses. But like I said, the story is that the brother's going to get a job and then move out. So I will show off one of the actual houses. And of course, in other videos, I'll be showing off other houses as well. But this house is probably honestly my favorite one that I've seen so far, just because of this roof piece. Like, there's this whole little section up here. There's actually 2 hidden sections in the roof, but this one's my favorite because it has like a little telescope looking moment, and I think that's so cool. But I am obsessed with this house. It has white brick. I love a white brick. It has a wraparound porch. I love a wraparound porch. It has a nice grill area. It has a little seating area back on this porch. We have a swing set here. I'm probably going to add to this. We do have like a playground area over there that's like public, but I kind of want my own little area for the kids. But then there's like a sliding glass door back here. It kind of is like a modern addition moment. And then over here is the other hidden porch. It has like a little table set up and whatnot. So now we are going to go ahead and show off the inside of the house. So you come up to the front porch, a grand front porch. I would have put a more grand door, but you know, just my personality. But we come in the door, and there's like this little foyer moment. You can hang up your coat. You can put up your paddle, I guess. I don't know. But you come off, and directly there is the parents' bedroom. So this is where Blake and Janie will be sleeping. And then if you come through here, this is where I'm probably going to put the bed for the brother. But this is like the living room area. There is a fire pit, so one way to start a fire there, because, you know, the evil imaginary friends can start fires. And then if you come this way, this is how you access the back door, and there's like this little grunge mudroom area section. And then if you go this way, this is the kitchen. And honestly, this was another selling point, because I think this fits Janie's and Blake's personality perfectly. And because they're so big into food, I thought it was important they had a kitchen that fit their personality. And I feel like I don't even have to touch this. This is perfect for them. And then off the kitchen, we have the bathroom. So I'll probably use this as like the adult bathroom, because like the kids will probably use the one upstairs. But this is the downstairs bathroom. And then right here is the dining room. I know it doesn't look like there's enough chairs here, but there is 5 chairs here and 2 chairs there, and that actually fits the perfect amount of people. So they can't all sit together, but they can sit near each other. So it's fine. They're kind of making do with the space they have. But you come up this way, and this little hallway is here, and this is how you get to the little area that you can look at the telescope with. And look at that view of the water. Oh my goodness, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then you go in this hallway, and this is where like the kids' bedrooms and bathrooms are. So right off this bedroom is where the girls are going to sleep. So it already has the bunk beds from Adventure Awaits, and then literally everything else but the wallpaper and I believe the flooring is base game. Like, everything is base game in here. But we're going to be adding some more stuff, like I said. And then if you come in here, we have what's going to be the boys' bedroom. It already has an imaginary friend, so we only have to buy 3, which is good because they're like $500. And I only gave us so much money to start out with. But it does have the new bed. I'm going to have to add a second one of these beds in here. I'm probably going to have to delete one of the tables. But this is what it looks like before I renovate it. It has some of the stuff from Adventure Awaits. A lot of it, though, again, is base game. The wallpaper is still Adventure Awaits, though. And then this room, they're lucky, and they have their own little balcony that they have out here that they can do stuff with. So that is that room. And then the final room is another bathroom, so all the kids can share this one bathroom. They're just going to have to make do. I normally like to have more bathrooms than this, but we're going to have to make do. And then that is pretty much the entire house. I really like it, but like I said, it does need some changes. So real quick, I'm going to start out with the bed situation, and then we'll move to the imaginary friend situation. So like I said, I'm just going to delete one of these, move this, put this here. The boys are crashing here, so there's one boy that likes blue and rainbow, so that bed can fit there. But I think we're going to change this one to red for the goofball, even though his color is more orange. This is like an orangey red. And then we're going to do the same thing with the girls. I'm going to keep the green bunk bed for Erin because her color is her color is green, and then the creative girl is like a dark blue and white. So I guess like this because it has the green to match that, but it also has dark blue and white. So that works. Then we need to add a bed down here because, like I said, the brother's pretty much just sleeping on a bunk bed. So maybe we can give him like the camping bunk bed the right neutral colors. It does have this neutral color. Is there a better one? Not really. All of the like little beds, fold out beds are so colorful. I just want like a plain neutral one, but it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So I guess we'll just go with old base game one, and I guess we'll just keep it gray because that's the closest I can get to like the blue we have. So the brother's gonna sleep on a little bunk out here, and then I'm gonna change the color of this bed because I just don't feel like that's the vibe. So maybe we can do a dark blue and white in here. Even though they like light blue, we'll just do a dark blue just to have blue, and then the kitchen can be like light blue as well as other places. Let's see. There is a fireplace here. I'm thinking about maybe moving this plant into this corner, putting a little TV area just so they have a TV, gives them something to do. So let's put a coffee table not coffee table. I want like a dining table actually. So we can put a little square dining table, maybe like just a wooden one. Let's see, maybe this one. Nothing comes in the right swatches. I guess this will work. TVs can go on this, right? Like if we put a small enough TV, but we don't have to do anything crazy expensive. We can do this one, size it up. I'm fine with that. So we can have a little TV moment there. Ooh, maybe we have a little video game console, like just a little one. I think we have like the retro one actually in this pack. So that might be good to test out if I can do the right section. There we go. This one we'll just leave in this swatch. So we have a little gaming area. They still have the fireplace so they can set fires if they want to. I don't think we need that tissue box, honestly, so I'm just going to delete it. So we have that. Maybe we can have like some music in the kitchen real quick. You guys know I'm a big fan of that. So this one comes in a light blue. We'll just put that by the toilet paper roll. And so before we get to furnishing anymore, because pretty much all I have left that I want to do is just activity stuff for the kids, I need to go ahead and purchase the dolls so I don't run out of money on accident. So we already have this doll, and he's the goofball, and the goofball is sleeping in here already, so that works. We can leave him there. And then we want to get the evil Pegasus, and then here we want to get the creative and competitive doll. Honestly, this basket's cute, so I think I'm just going to slide this down and then put the dolls in front of the basket so they're next to the toy box. And I'll just move this mirror down to go over the toy box. That is all the dolls, so we have that paid for. So now we can put like stuff we actually need for the kids. So I'm thinking let's go ahead and put this in the corner here. That's kind of cute. And then I like this rug in the center, but I'm thinking let's put a dollhouse here. Maybe we can put the Enchanted by Nature one. Let's see, maybe like in the green swatch, and we can like size it down and center it in the middle of this rug. That's kind of cute. And then what if we put a couple of art tables over here? All right, here we are. We have kids activities tables. Maybe we just go with this blue and white one because the creativity kids have that one. It also has some other colors on it, but the main colors are blue and white. So we can have two in case like the imaginary friend wants to do some as well. And then we have a competitive kid in here, and so far everything is like creativity. Let's get some stuff that they could do like a motor skill with. So let's perhaps go to activities and skills, motor stuff. So we have like a soccer ball. Let's see, is there anything else that can go in the room? I mean, we have the football, but that's just annoying. I don't want to deal with that. I guess we can just have the soccer ball, and then honestly, maybe we can just have some bikes. That's a good way to get fun, and I feel like the kids would like that. I don't know if we'll actually use them, but I feel like it's good for the storyline. So let's see. None of the colors really match, but there's 4 colors, so I'll just put them in these colors because there's 4 of them, so it makes it simple. Yeah, these are so not the right colors though, but they look better than this one in my opinion. I feel like these just look a little bit nicer. All right, so we have some bikes if the kids want to use them. And then I also wanted to go ahead and replace this with a chess table because we could have like the kids play chess. So maybe we can have this little white one here, and we have to put I could have just kept the chairs, I guess, but this is fine. We can just put cheap little chairs here, and then out here we can also go ahead and put like a little science laboratory thing because they can set that on fire, and that'll be good for the storytelling. So, but we will put it outside so it doesn't, well, I kind of like the idea of it being on the outside. I was going to say they could put it on the outside so it doesn't burn anything, but I guess that makes more sense. I was going to say it would look good with the space carpet, but honestly, we can fit 2 of them outside, and that's more chances of them starting fires. And then we have Goofball. And Goofball, like, really, I just feel like he's going to play with toys. So maybe we can get him, like, a little toy to talk to. Let's see. Maybe we can do the raccoon from Businesses and Hobbies, because it has, like, this orange color, and his color is orange. So that's good. Maybe we can squeeze in toy box. I guess we're already using this one, so we can just get it in orange as well. Or should I do it in blue? This has orange and blue. Perfect. Okay, so we can set this toy box across from that toy. I kind of like that. I feel like I don't know what else I would get for a goofball, really. Oh, we can get this, like, brick of clay for the creative girl. We can put that on. Is it cute? No, we can't take the toys off the... Oh, I was about to say, I know we can take the toys off the shelf. Where the... There it is. I lose this brick of clay so easily. And I don't want to go too far out and go crazy, but one thing I thought would be good for building skill is this thing, because this does get up this skill really fast. I know this is going to blow a bunch of our money, but I feel like it's like the right vibe. So maybe you know what? I think I'm going to make this area bigger. So I'm probably about to totally... Should I make this area bigger, or should I move the playground equipment over here? Because I feel like this is like supposed to be accessible, but it's not going to be big enough for what I want. Is there any... Okay, so maybe we can perhaps go ahead and go to outdoor activities, and we can move this here, and we can get... I know this is going to cost a lot. I'm spending too much money, but they're supposed to be a little broke anyways, so I guess it's fine. I think we're going to put a little pirate ship out here instead of the swing set moment, and then like we'll have a couple areas that I just want... Yeah, that's like all our money. Okay, I'm going to cheat them some money. You know what? This is fine. I'm going to give them like 16,000, and then we'll probably end up using most of that. If we don't, I can always remove some money, because I did want them to have some low funds. But we can put this like tent up here on the porch, and then we can move this tree over, put these bushes more towards the corner, maybe delete this part of the gate. I'm really customizing this house more than I thought I would, but you know, this is fine. This is actually fine. All right, so we can have a little break in the fence there, and we can put some playground equipment. So really quick, I just want to, let's see, this color seems to fit the house the best. So we can do like this, and then I kind of want to perhaps let's go ahead and delete this and put this over here, and then move the whole platform this way a little bit, because I want to add a higher... let's go ahead and real quick filter by adventure weights just to make it slightly easier on myself. Okay, but put this here, and then we can connect it, these stairs that connect it. Alright, so we can put that to where it connects, and then I want it to put a swirly slide in gray off this way, and then we can just put a little bubble here and a regular little fence piece here. There we go. So they have a little jungle gym that they can do, and it has a matching swing set over here. There we go. And then the last thing I really want to add, besides an extra table, because there needs to be enough outdoor space for them all, is a hopscotch. I don't know why, I just feel like they would use it, so I'm going to get it. So let's go ahead and we can just get the like sketched out one, and we can put that like right here by the little fountain. Or maybe, should we put it over here by the bikes? I kind of like it over here by the bikes better. And also I accidentally deleted this, so I'm going to put that back. Think there was anything else I really wanted to add. Got the beds, I got that. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That pretty much adds everything we needed. But the only other thing I think would be cute, and I'm just getting this pure randomization, but I really think it would be cute to have like a waffle maker, and maybe the mom would be like obsessed with making waffles, because we need to work on our cooking skill anyways, so maybe that would be a cute little way to do that. So let's go to kitchen appliances, and we can pull out the waffle maker. So let's go ahead and put that out. Bam, boom, bam. Maybe we'll put it over here on this. That works. And we can leave a counter space blank next to the fridge. Okay, we got it. So that is the house. So now we're going to go ahead and start the actual gameplay by first setting up and then jumping into playing with the dolls. So I've actually already did the first part of the gameplay setup off camera, and that is to have all of the kids be on summer vacation so they don't have to go to school, because I want to be constantly playing with them, so I don't want them to have to like go to school and me have time away from them, because I want to speed run this as fast as I can. So I made it to where they don't have to go to school. And I've done this in the past where I literally just like choose the season of summer and then make Monday through Friday summer vacation. And in the past, I've done like Party Spirit and stuff like that. But doing the spirit ones, even though it makes more sense, just like takes up too much time. So I wanted to do a tradition that just has one interaction and be done. So I chose this time to appreciate an object, and they literally will just have to like click on object and appreciate it, and the tradition will be done, and we'll have that checked off. And I don't plan on playing the whole week. Like, I'm hoping only to play like 3 days max. Like, if we play the whole week, that's going to be too much time. So we are going to try to speedrun this, but I did make it the whole week just to give us a safety net and just because it made sense story-wise. But it does kind of contradict my first action of getting the 2 males jobs because, you know, technically you're getting off work, but my theory is I can make Blake work from home and I can make him pretty much work whenever. And then Joel, on the days that I want him to work, I can just manually make him go to work. So let's go ahead and set up jobs, starting with Joel. So we're just going to basically set up the adults to do what they need to do, and then we'll move on to the kids. The kids can kind of just start doing whatever they want to do first. They can pick an activity. There's plenty for them to choose from. So Joel, let's go ahead and call and get you a job. And I'm thinking, even though he's very outdoorsy and whatnot, I feel like he would also have like this alternative personality of being a very businessman. And I feel like he's like, oh, I need to get money. A business career will get me money. So we're going to make him be in the business career. And then Blake, I am going to have him be a freelancer. So I don't know exactly which freelancer career I want to do yet, but I'm going to choose one of them so that he can work from home. So let's go ahead and choose freelancer. And I think the options, yeah. So we have computer experts, electrified artists. We can't do the spooky investigation because we have to be on haunted house and we're not doing that. We need a writer, or we can do simplified craft. I feel like crafting honestly would be his thing, but I also don't want to deal with crafting. I think writing is simpler. I don't have a computer. I would have to invest in a computer. Maybe we can just get like a laptop and he can just like write wherever. So we'll do a writer's thing. So let's go ahead real quick. We'll go ahead and get him a computer. Let's see. Let's go here. And I don't want to get anything super expensive. I think we'll just get the cheap laptop. If it breaks, it breaks. So let's go ahead. I guess I'll put that. We'll set him up in the kitchen because I don't really want to like buy a desk. So since he loves food anyways, we'll set him up in the kitchen. That does mean that they can't eat there, but I can also have him put it in his inventory whenever he's not using it. So let's go ahead and set him up for a gig. So I'm thinking he's like a goofball. So let's do the one that has the goofball trait next to it. It says we want weird, wacky writers. It is due by 9 a.m. Monday, so tomorrow. So today we need to write clickbait article, get article approved. So let's go ahead and set him up to go ahead and write a clickbait article. And then you, my dear, okay, someone's coming to chat. I don't want to chat. I would like you to actually start working on your cooking skill. She's supposed to already have a cooking skill, but I don't have any mods installed right now, so I don't really want to enter the cheat. So we're just going to do this like you're doing a fresh save because that's what we're doing. So I'm thinking we're just going to start out with some garden salad. Okay, I'm thinking we'll just do family size because we're going to do a bunch right quick. So I don't want to make like a whole party size. So we'll do the garden salad, and then I'm thinking 2 things of fruit salad. And that should get her cooking skill up to level 2 at least, because I don't like cooking with things that can catch fire, having somewhat of a cooking skill. All right, so all the adults are set up. Joel, do you have anything you need to fill out reports? Do you have to do that on a computer? I feel like you have to do that on a computer. Okay, he may have to wait to do that. You don't have to go work till tomorrow at 9. We gotta remember he's supposed to go work at 9. So maybe he can perhaps just come in here and play some video games. We can play some Void Critters. I guess him and his brother-in-law will share a computer because I can't afford to. So we'll play Void Critters and Tantrum because those are 2 new games because they're like retro games. So maybe I can really quickly just show off how the retro games look on the screen. Oh, yeah, you can like video gaming. That actually works out for me perfectly. Alright, but you can see here, it's like kind of pixelated games like Pokemon and stuff like that, like old school games. And it has like the square mode instead of being full screen. It's perfect. I love it. Alright, but now that we have the adults set up and, mom and dad are working in the kitchen together, we can now go to the dolls. Let's just look at the dolls up close before we do anything. Oh, I'm actually interested to see what the kids chose to do. So you're playing with the dollhouse. You're playing with a toy. Why are all you guys talking with Sophia? I don't understand that. And you're playing on the jungle gym. Okay. Anyways, we want to look at the dolls real quick. These are the dolls up close. So this is the creative and the competitive one. So as you can see, you can kind of see what I meant by like creepy Alice vibes. Like kind of like Alice in Wonderland vibes, but like Coraline creepy voodoo doll vibes. So I feel like this is a combination of Coraline and Alice. And then this is the one with the sheep head. And it's the competitive one. And it's like green skin. And when it grows up, it wears green. So that's why we made Aaron green. We have the 2 that I'm most excited for. And that's the goofball and the evil. So this is the creepy goofball guy. Yeah, he's interesting. He's the one from the trailer. So he's going to be the goofball. And then my favorite is the Rainbow Dash looking Pegasus. You could not tell me this does not look like Rainbow Dash. Like a girlier Pegasus version Rainbow Dash. I don't know. I love it. Or as I guess it would technically be a art because there's Pegasus is just wings. So it'd be a alicorn. Alicorn version? Okay. I think that's the right term because I think it has wings and a horn. Alright, but anyways, it's basically a girlier alicorn version of Rainbow Dash. So I'm obsessed with it, and the fact that it comes with the evil trait naturally is just so exciting to me. So I think we're going to have them all come play with their dolls. I know like they all are doing stuff, but maybe we can set all the dolls up in the hallway, have them all come here. So let's go ahead and put you out in the hallway. We'll just line them up in a row and have all the kit. Well, actually, I don't know if they'll sit here and play. This is my first time playing with them, so I don't know if they're going to sit here and play with them on the floor or if they will pick them up and move them. But I'm kind of hoping they all just sit here in the hallway and play with them. So I am going to turn testing cheese true on because I like to teleport my Sims. So real quick, we're going to... Oh, you didn't even get to play on the playground. Whoops, I stopped you before you had the chance. My bad. Okay, reset you, and you... Can you stop talking to this girl? Like, reset. And then we can just teleport them all up here, put them in front of their proper dolls. So you go ahead. Oh, I can't teleport them on a rug. Okay, we'll have to teleport them in the area. So you teleport here, you teleport here, you teleport here, and you teleport here. There we go. Oh, wow, that works out well. All right. So when we click on them, let's start with the creative. So we can choose personality, which we're just going to go with the one that they're assigned, but this is how you change them between the 4. And then you can turn to the imaginary friend, tell secret, play, put in inventory, rename, crafty kid, imaginary doll. So they all come with like names, but they're just like weird names. So it's named Crafty Kid, but I do want to make my own name. And this one, I've been calling it Alice this whole time. So her name is going to be Alice. This is Alice. And then Aaron is going to have the Wild Child. So let's rename Wild Child. I'm thinking, honestly, her name is Erin, so let's just do the male version of her name. So it's Aaron, like Aaron. So Erin, and then with the goofball, it's called Little Monster, which would make you think that one's the evil one, but no, it's the Rainbow Dash one. But we can go ahead and name him. And I think since like we have Charlie, we can name it like Buddy, like hey buddy buddy, especially since he's like a goofball. I just think Buddy is a goofy name. So Buddy. And then of course the Pegasus. I have to make a Rainbow Dash reference. So I'm going to literally just name it Dash. So this is going to be Dash. It's originally called Pretty Pegacorn, which I guess that's why I was calling it Pegasus, because it's literally called Pretty Pegacorn, but it has a horn too, and Pegasus don't have horns. So, you know, the game tricked me. It wasn't just me. But let's go ahead and name this one Dash, because it rhymes with Crash. That's why I named him Crash, honestly, because I knew I was going to name it Dash. Okay, but they're all named. And now we can set them up to play and tell a secret. And then I'm just going to have them play with them. And as far as I know, it does not take many interactions to get them to be able to come alive. So we should be able to do this pretty quickly. So I'm going to have them all set up to do the exact same thing. Let's see. And you're the last one. So you can play, tell secret, and then play and play. Let's see if 4 interactions will do it. Oh, they do pick them up and move other play. Are they going to stand there? Okay, they're standing there and playing with them. Okay, I guess that works. Let's go ahead and perhaps we can get a picture of some of the dolls here. It's like let's straight up get this picture of this doll. We'll get a picture of all the dolls. You know what? Let's get a picture of all the dolls. So we can get this one. We can get this one. Let's get that angle here of this one. And then, of course, I guess it would have looked better if I put the walls up, but oh well. We'll get the Pegacorn. Or the alicorn that's called a Pegasus. Dash. I just need to call them by their names. Okay, so they are playing here. They literally just hold the dolls up and play with them. Let's see. They're setting them down to tell them a secret. Or, nope, they cancel all of the interactions. Okay, apparently you can't do back-to-back interactions with them. That's kind of lame. I'm not going to lie, that's kind of lame. Okay, well, let's go ahead and tell a secret, because I just want to see both of the interactions. These are the only interactions you get with the doll as a child. So let's go ahead and you tell a secret. You can tell yours a secret, and then you can tell yours a secret. So make sure they all have the right doll. All right. Let's go ahead and tell a secret. So, I should have got them all sitting on the ground here telling them a secret when they were lined up. I should have done that one first. But it's fine. Alright, they literally just like whisper to them. They got the social skill up from doing that though. Hey, can you guys not run away? I know there's other stuff to do, but I would really appreciate it if you wouldn't run away right now. That'd be great. Alright. So we still don't have the interaction. So let's go ahead and have you come play. Have you come play. Have you come play. And have you come and play. Let's go. A Crash, can you come back? Come back, Crash. Alright. They're playing. Let's see, 2 of them played. So is that enough? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Let's see. Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm going to try to set them up to play 2 times in a row again. but I don't think it works. Let's have them play 2 times in a row, and then as soon as he sits his stall down, stop trying to go play on the freaking slide. Have you come play twice, perhaps, and you come and play twice. I said, stop going to the stairs. Stop it. Stop it. Wait, did they? I don't think they play twice. I think you literally have to set it up every time, and that is actually really annoying. And what's also really annoying is he went all the way to the bottom of the stairs. Oh my god! And now you're trying to go to the slide again. Can you not? Can you not reset? All right. Is everyone? You're 1 interaction behind. So let's go ahead and have everyone else come play with their dolls too. So you play. Oh wait, that one was able to come to life. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm still gonna have you play just because you can. Okay, so yours can come to life. Yours can come to life. Let's see, yours can come to life. Okay, so it did take 4 to 5 interactions. So I'm still gonna have him play though, just because they're all playing and he needs to get up one. So really I'm having them all play so he can play. And Aaron, where are you going? Where are you going? I told you to play with your doll. Okay, well, don't play with your doll now. Just come out here now. Go here. Alright, come here. Nope. Crash. Stop going to the slide. I know that's where you're going. Come back here. Go here. Go here. I should have just turned autonomy off, but you know, this is fine. Everyone come here, and we are going to turn your imaginary friends real. We're going to transform them pretty much all at once. So right quick, let me check on the adults. So you're still playing video games, you're still working on your thing, you're talking, you're also listening to music. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and have you turn your imaginary friend real. All right, turning imaginary friend real. Imaginary dolls can only be turned into imaginary friend once, and name and personality can't be changed after you create imaginary friend. If you haven't yet, now's a good time to rename and change your. Okay, we already did that. So we are going to say yes. Can I set them all up to do it at once? Okay, let's. Oh, you still haven't. Okay, I guess we're gonna watch this one go first because apparently I was 2 interactions behind with him. So I guess everyone else can play with their doll one more time with their brother, and then we can watch this first one come to life, and then we'll do the rest of them. Yours is coming to life first. So let's see how it goes. So she picks it up. Alright, she's literally putting like her whole mental focus into this. Wait, hold on, what? She is like doing this with her mind. I guess that makes sense because it's an imaginary friend. I just didn't expect the whole like glowing around her head. Get this. Alright. Oh! Oh! One of them came alive! One of them came alive! Let's get a picture of this one alive. So this is what the competitive child looks like, all alive and whatnot. And of course there will be a 3rd stage where when they become a real person they'll look different as well. But this is what they look like alive in imaginary friend form. Like I said, they have like the sheep hat and whatnot and green skin. So this is Aaron's imaginary friend, Aaron. So invisible friends. Incredible. Aaron has imagined her very own imaginary friend. Life is about to get magical. When Aaron's feeling down or needs help, her imaginary friend is there to make an appearance and suggest something new. Fun activities to try. The pair has extra special relationships that will last throughout Aaron's childhood, perhaps even beyond. Keep in mind, only Aaron can see the imaginary friends. Others can only see an ordinary doll. So, if we were to go to the parent's view, the parent only sees the doll. Aaron sees this. Now, the other kids can't see them, and your kids can make friends with more than one imaginary friend, but you can only have one active at a time. So you can't have like 2 imaginary friends running around at once for one person. All right. So that one's done. Now we have to get the rest of them. Now, how far to the... You didn't get far. Oh, Charlie actually got farther than you. He was going to play in the tent. Okay. Well, we're going to get them all back up here. So let's have all of them be in the right area, and we can make the rest of them real. So you can go ahead and go here. You come back and teleport here. You come back and teleport here. And it looks like Erin is greeting her imaginary friend. So it looks like she waves at him the first time they meet. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. Oh, wait, hold on. Look at how happy the imaginary friend looks here. Wait, that's actually kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I like that. Let's get that picture. All right. So the rest of them can now turn their imaginary friend real. You're not all about to run away. Okay. So I think we can do this all at once. So turn to imaginary friend. Wait, hold on. Let's make sure, or you can do it because you were behind. Okay. Yes, you can. Okay. So let's go ahead and turn your imaginary friend real. Let's go ahead and turn your imaginary friend real. And then let's go ahead and turn your imaginary friend real. So we're going to have them all do it at once. All right, let's get this picture because I didn't notice the purple glow before. Okay, hold on, this is interesting. So I guess because I'm only gonna be able to see one of them actually transform because I'm only on one kid. So it's this. You literally, your imaginary friend comes to life and you run away. You run away. You want to play with the playground so bad, you literally run away as soon as it comes to life. That's kind of rude. That's kind of rude. Oh my god, stop. I'm trying to hit this button. There we go. All right, let's get this picture of this one. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. So the friends have come to life. So let's look at all of them one by one. Still, I think it's so rude. Like, did you even greet yours? Wait, yours? You're greeting yours. Did you make yours come to life? Where's your imaginary friend? I don't think you made him come to life. Oh, okay. So you didn't do yours. Wait, you did. Why isn't she alive? Wait, why isn't she alive? That is like a legitimate question. We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it doesn't show in the notifications. Did I glitch it out? I'm so confused. Okay, they're greeting theirs. All right, real quick, let's look at the dolls we do have. So this is the creepy Coraline Alice doll. I still stand by with what I said. I think is very creepy. Oh, but it's a thing. It's a thing. And then we have, like I said, this guy. We already looked at the sheep, so we just need the Rainbow Dash doll to become real. I don't know if it's like broken. Is it broken? We're playing with it and telling you a secret. Do I have to get another one? Let's play. Let's splash in a puddle. It'll be so much fun. Splash, splash, splash. Okay, we're getting our first interaction to like do that. I think the rainbow one is slightly broken because it didn't actually work. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna actually wait, don't run away. Don't run away. We're going to real quick go into build mode. Wait, where did you put the doll? Where did you put the doll? Now where's the doll? Wait, did you put it in your inventory? I'm so confused. You did put it in your inventory. Okay. What if we drag it out of your inventory? We still can't. Okay. I think I'm gonna delete this doll and start over on the rainbow one. I hate to do that because it does waste $100, but you know, let's see. If I just search up doll, does it come up? Let's see, there we go. All right, so he's gonna have to start over from scratch, and he's the one that keeps running away. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's have you play. Okay, I can't put it back to back, so let's rename Dash, please. All right, and let's see. This one is telling to come play in puddles. So I want to see it automatically go play in the puddles. Let's see. Tease about fashion. Okay, well, it's putting up interactions. Why didn't you like go do the interaction you wanted to do? That's a little rude. And also, I'm so tired of you trying to go play with the slide. Okay, go and play with your imaginary friend, please. Okay, well, it didn't do what it asked to do. It's true. Kids really do the darndest things. Okay, that was something the imaginary doll said to them. All right, Crash, are you coming back? Come back, bro. Play with imaginary doll. We're just going to have to focus on him so he stops running away real quick. All right, see. Oh, are you finally going to play in the puddles? No, you're going to slide on the plank. Friends Oh, there's so many notifications. Friends are like silly gummy bear pancakes. You can never have enough. I think the dolls are talking. Okay. Can you come here and tell a secret? We'll tell a secret. Can you do the tell a secret back to back? Because I was trying to play back to back. I didn't try telling a secret back to back. Oh no, the tell a secret you can do back to back. Okay, I should have been doing that the whole time. Okay, anyways. Let's turn to an imaginary friend. Let's see if it works this time while we do it individually while there's not other ones being aged up. Or I call them aged up, but it's being turned real. It literally didn't do anything. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, if it is completely broken, I was going to be so sad. But nope, here it is. It's alive and super creepy. It's honestly was cuter in the other videos that I've seen of it. In actual game, it's kind of jarring. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of jarring. Okay, well, let me get a good picture of it because I got the picture of the rest of them. But this is Dash, and I guess since we're already here playing with Dash, let's go ahead and look at the interactions. So like I said, we can send back to an imaginary land, but we can also ask about day, ask to swing with, claim Dash as a plant set. So basically all the like regular interactions social wise that you could do with another kid. Funny, you could do silly behaviors like and tell jokes. And then the evil ones actually also enjoy mischief and prank. So it specifically like wants you to do what's the spot, play the hand buzzer, scare. You know, it wants you to do mean interactions like malicious stuff and whatnot. So I'm guessing if you went to like the goofball one, where's Buddy? Buddy, where are you? Where are you? Lock camera on. Okay, I'm assuming it would like encourage funny behavior. What about friendly behavior? Stories? I guess it's specifically just the evil ones that show up and want you to do the mean interactions. Let's see. Is there any we can practice insult? So we can pretty much just like practice being mean with it, which is kind of funny. And this is the one that will make you start fires. So that's actually probably a good thing to do. Oh, there's still so many sentiments coming up. Okay, so maybe we can practice being mean with this one. So we can practice jeering. We can practice insulting. We can practice yelling. We can perhaps scare. Charlie, I think I'm going to have you two. Can you make a group with your imaginary friend? That's actually a question. No, you cannot. Okay. Well, let's have you guys are goofballs. So let's joke about cartoons. We can maybe tell a goofy story. We can talk about toys. And then how do you imaginary friend? Okay. Imaginary friend, you can have a special interaction with playing pretend, saying goodbye forever, or play make believe. So I'm gonna have him play make believe and play pretend. Well, actually, we may play pretend with the creative one. We'll do that. So this one we'll play make believe with after we do a couple interactions. And then Aaron, I think, oh, you two, are you two playing dolls? Oh, you're just talking while you're playing dolls. Okay, well, how about, since you're competitive, let's see. All right, imaginary friends, encourage healthy spirit, challenge air to a blick block turbo. Let's see, where is these interactions coming up? Because they each have, okay, there's hobbies, so we can encourage healthy spirit. Let's see. Interest? Where's the rest of the interactions? We can brag about winning. Let's see. They're all spread out through here. Deep thoughts. Discuss healthy things. We can't offer tips. We're not high enough yet. Maybe we can, let's see. Any other thing we can challenge to a blick bacteria. Okay, so we'll do that. Joel, you're still on the game. Is that something you have to do on this game? I don't know. I actually don't know. Okay, well, I guess real quick, hold on. Are you done writing your thing? Are you still doing that? You're still writing your clickbait article. That's crazy. Okay. Also, I can put this food in the fridge. That would be helpful. Where are you on your cooking? Oh, you're on level 2. So maybe after the... No, I don't want to do waffles, so I'm paying attention. Let's have her do maybe a hollow. We'll get some dessert in there. All right. Sorry, I just got distracted by them. But they actually are playing this game for a really long time. Like, I feel like they're playing this game more than other games. We can have them do that, but I'm gonna have... I don't know if that blick block was on this or if it's just something they put together. I don't know. But then you guys are looks like you are drawing together almost. Okay. Is there any special interactions? We can do an imaginary boost with this one. So gain positive vibes through friendship and imaginary things. So we can do that. And then I guess with this one, I'm not seeing any like special interactions other any other categories. So I guess we can like play make believe. So I feel like she would probably play like house or fairy tale castle. So I'll set her up to do both actually. So we can do back to back. All right. So they're all kind of doing things at once. So we're going to kind of just go around and see how all of these things are turning out. So they're talking encouragingly. Let's see. You are practicing mean behaviors. So let's get that picture. Oh, okay. But she's going to laugh, right? Yeah, she's encouraging it. All right. Bad influence. See, wasn't that fun? Keep it. It might just teach a super fun prank. It's guaranteed to be sizzling sensation. It's true kids really say the darndest things. Power of imagination. So this one is the creative one. Wow, this is amazing. Our imagination and friendships can give you a boost of positive energy. You feel it. I wonder if we can make our friendship even stronger. What the boost that would be much more powerful. Let's give it a try. So it looks like we have reach for the stars. Feels unbound by a burst of aspiration from true friendship and imagination. All right. Well, we're going to play pretend with our imaginary friend real quick. Let's see. What are you doing? You're still just discussing things, and then you're gonna go play a thing. But you're playing. Oh, you're like raking leaves and whatnot. That's actually kind of cute. Like spraying the house. Okay. Wait, that is cute. Let me get a picture of that. So, get a picture of her like just spraying. Okay. And then, let's see, did we get any more notifications? Crash has their imaginary friend. It didn't get like anything else. Alright. Well, we're not getting many notifications. As I say that, we get a notification. Sometimes the best friends imagine... Or bye for now. Oh! Okay, well, that's what it looks like when they disappear. Okay, bye for now. Oh, it's already time for me to go back in imaginary. Gee, times fly when you're having... I didn't think I clicked that. Did I click that or did it do that autonomously? Well, I want to see that interaction, but that's not what I meant for it to do. Okay, well, let's see. You have the spirit of competition, feeling great. All right. Well, can you make your imaginary friend come back? See, where did you put the doll? Wait, that's actually a legit question. Where did you put... Oh, wait, did that make him go away for... Wait, no, there's the doll. Oh, I was about to say, where did it go? It went back to where it was the last time. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and summon an imaginary friend. You're still playing with yours. So we can continue to practice calling names. Let's scare it. Eve, mischief, no, pranks, trick with hand buzzard. We can make a scary face. Okay, that's that. You're making yours come back to life. You are playing plays. Let's see. Is there... Yeah, because there's nothing else we can really do here. Can you, like, draw... I guess you can't really... Oh, nope. We are writing something. A title so the client knows what to call it. I forgot what we're writing. We're writing an article. I'm just going to call it article. It's not very creative, but I can't remember what we're supposed to be writing it. It's not the main purpose. So you can do that. I think you have to get your article approved. So wait, nope, not right. So do we have to click on this? Yeah, send to client for approval. That's what I want to do. Stop listening to alternative music. Let your wife cook a little bit. And then Joel can actually use the computer after he's done. So you need it to, for your job, fill out reports. So let's go ahead and career? Nope. How do I do this? Fill out reports. I'm assuming it would be on here. Practice programming. Where small bit? No. Where is this? Jokes would be under web. Fill out report. There we go. All right. So we're doing that. You sent that off. So I guess you're good there. I kind of want to find him another gig, but I'm going to give him a break. Maybe, how's this? Oh, their needs are good. So I guess you can just chat with your life. Well, you can order her to clean, or you should join the cooking. Join the cooking and tell her an unbelievable story. I don't think you would order her to clean. Hey, the brother's going to come in here and do that. All right, you're back alive again. So we can, let's see, brag about winning. Can we play? I want to play with the imaginary friend. We can play make believe, but can we do competitive? We can ask to play hide and seek. There we go. That's something in competitive. So we can play hide and seek and do that. You're still practicing mischief and evil interactions, so let's scare her. Let's maybe not send back to imaginary land. Mischief. We can, what's that spot? Let's see. Oh, play hide and seek with, we can do it. I guess we could do it with all the kids, but I think we should probably mainly do it with just the imaginary friends, so everyone else can continue doing that. So we're going to play with one person, and the way it works is the imaginary friend or whoever you're playing with will go hide. What are you doing? Okay, you're no longer playing with your imaginary friend. Where is your imaginary friend? Did he go back to where he was going? Buddy, lock camera on. Wait, Buddy just kind of stands on his own a lot. That's kind of weird, I feel like. Okay, well, we can start a be active challenge. Okay, for a formative moment, see aspiration panel to learn. Oh, I guess this will give them the active. Okay, that's a formative moment thing. That's going to be a different video. I wish you could make a group with your imaginary friends so you could ask them to play on the jungle gym with you. We can play on the playground with, Buddy. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll play on the playground with Buddy here. So we'll do that a couple times. I feel like that would be good for the goofballs. And then what can I do? I guess I can play dolls with you. Play dolls with imaginary friend. Because one of the ways you can turn them real is to get to creativity skill level 3. So I do want her to work on her creativity skill. So we are going to play dolls with her many times. And then now we can focus on this that is going to be playing hide and seek. So the sim will hide, and literally wherever they hide, it'll glow, so you'll know where they are. I asked to play a game of hide and seek. Why are you not doing it? Wait, bad influence. Hold on. I want to see this. Feeling the thrill of being back. Also found everything so much more enjoyable. Keep it up. You're doing great. My moral combre. Time for hide and seek. Okay, good. It did happen. Aaron will be the seeker. It is time to pause the game. Hide and seek, blah, blah, blah. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's still set you up to practice prank calling. Let's see. We can ask to teach how to start fires. Okay, so it's already doing that. We can also do an imaginary boost. Maybe we can also play pretend. Maybe we can play pirates, and we can practice making scary faces. So do that. But right quick, I want to do the hide and seek. So he's playing with a Rubik's Cube, which is cute, but we need to follow him. She's covering her eyes and counting, and then he's going and hiding, which is really cute. Let's see. Is he gonna hide in the bed? Yeah, he's hiding in the bed. Alright, see, the bed will glow, so wherever the people are is there, and you can come here and look for hiding Sims. The power of imagination. Wow, that was amazing. Imagination combined. Alright, it might be... Oh, it's her luck. Okay. But... Oh, he went and hit another situation. I wasn't looking where it went. Okay. Wait. Okay. Oh, he stopped hiding. Are you gonna hide, bro? Like, every time I select for him to go, or her to find him, like, he doesn't hide. You're not hiding. I'll look for hiding Sims. Well, I can't if they're not hiding. Alright, also, you know, they're playing pretend with the pirates. Super cute. That's super cute. Alright, I can literally just lock the camera on. Yeah, you're literally not hiding. So the hide and seek is not working great for them. Not how I want to do that. Okay, well, I canceled the interaction. Can we like play the soccer ball with? Yeah, let's kick the soccer ball with Aaron. Alright. So you can do that. They're playing on the playground together, or should be. Where's Buddy? Oh, did you turn back into a doll? I think you turned back into a doll. Okay, hold on. I want you to play with your doll. So let's go ahead and put this in your inventory. And then we can have it drag out. And we need to summon imaginary friend. Come here and summon your imaginary friend. Let's see. What are you doing? Okay, chat with... Oh, where's Dash? Dash, where are you? Let's see. Dash, lock camera on. Okay, Dash is invisible. Okay, well, I was going to set him up to play with them more, but I guess not. Oh, you stopped playing dolls with yours. Can you play dolls with imaginary friend, please? I would really like for you to do that, like, repeatedly. Because I know they're getting their friendship up, but I also want them to get their imagination skill up. Okay, you're turning your doll roll. Can you see? Okay, now you can see them. Okay, well, let's go ahead. Let's become partners in crime. I think that's really good. Maybe we can practice calling names. After I get through with a couple other things, I'm going to have them set a fire. But for now, we're just going to continue to practice mischief and whatnot. What are you doing? You are kicking the soccer ball. Okay, so let's turn your imaginary friend reel and have you two play on the playground together. Because I haven't seen an imaginary friend and them play on the playground yet. So let's go ahead and greet your imaginary friend before you slide down. Okay, or slide down the slide before you meet your imaginary friend. Okay, no. Let's greet your imaginary friend and then play on the playground with Buddy repeatedly. I want to see what two people on the playground playing looks like. Because I think I've only seen like one person play on the playground at once. So I'm curious if they do the same thing or if they do separate things. Okay, you're going to go slide down the slide. Let's see, Buddy, are you going to... It canceled. It canceled. Play it on the playground with Buddy. Every time I want to do something, it doesn't work. Okay, bad influence is being a bad influence. Oh, who disappeared now? Okay, the creative one disappeared. Okay, it doesn't look like they want to play on the playground together, which is really not... It seems like every time I select people to do something together, it hardly works. I mean, except for the competitive one. The competitive one worked mostly. They're both sweating. Is that... from sweat from being competitive. Sweat while eliminating all targets. So apparently they have that. We can brag about winning. We can now talk trash with Aaron. Let's see. We only have that malicious interaction. Do we have any mischief? We can apologize. I don't want to do that. We can imaginary friend. Yeah, we don't have any special things here. I guess we can continue kicking soccer ball with them because that gets up her competitiveness. Let's see, you. I think we're about to start a fire with you. As soon as... Oh, she's playing that. I mean, that's fair, but I guess you don't have to play your doll right now. I guess you could just work on your imaginary skill on your own. Let's see, where's your skill at? Level 2. And this gets up creativity, right? It's got motor. I think playing pretend would. I think that would be better done with this. So let's play make believe in the tent back to back, and that'll kind of quickly get up the creativity skill. And now we can go ahead and perhaps malicious. No, it was under imaginary friend. Ask how to teach to start fires. So let's go ahead and ask him or her how to teach us to start a fire. All right. Oh, they look very excited for this. Oh, no, we gotta get that picture of them laughing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. All right. So let's go ahead and let's see. It gives us a notification I'm assuming. You know, it would be super fun. Let's set something on fire and watch it burn. Mwah, ha, 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 ha. Chat with Dash. Are you just going to do it autonomously, or do I have to like click on something? Let's see. Start a fire. Okay, so I have to like literally click on something. Well, what do you want to set on fire? I think maybe, hold on, the brother apparently finished whatever he was supposed to do for his job, or did he? Yeah, he did do that. What are you doing? You could get another job, actually. So maybe you can click to get paid, or author needs void critters. You know what? You have a bunch of kids. Let's do the void critter one. And we need to chat with client, write children's book, and get book approved. All right, well, I guess you better start. I love how it's like he's gonna like, you know, play with the kids, and the kids are just totally occupied. They don't even care about their parents. I bet your parents can change the subject when someone asks and you talk about their skills. Okay, let's go ahead and go to write, and we need to write a book, a children's book specifically. Also, how do we chat with clients? Use a computer to chat with Blake's clients. Okay, maybe we should do that first. So wait, what interaction would that be under freelancer? Chat with client. Oh, it also has write book under freelancer. That actually works. Okay, write book, write children's book. Okay, so I guess you have to specifically do it that way. So we can do those two things. You already have what you need to do for work. Let's come and perhaps you can clean, not clean up, put away. I'm sorry. Put away. Put away the food. And then let's see, how are your needs? You can start kind of keeping care of your needs when you're done. So maybe you can take a brush shower and pee like a champion. I should probably be keeping an eye on the kids' needs as well, but we'll get to that. All right, so now we can choose something to set on fire. And honestly, can we set this on fire? Yes. Okay, I hate this thing. I think Crash would hate it too. So we're gonna come set this duck on fire. All right, let's see. Now, obviously, this is probably going to interrupt everything I just set everyone up to do. But, okay. I should have got a picture of the fire. Hold on, what's the imaginary friend going to do? Is she's just going to stand there and watch it burn? Or are you going to freak out? No! Oh, well, Mom's putting the fire out. Dang it. Okay, well... Oh, I bet that made the cooking stop too. Okay, well, let's get a picture of the Rainbow Pegasus like standing here with the flame. I don't know. I feel like I gotta get that picture. It'd be better from. I think it's better from this angle. Yeah, let's get like an up close of. I keep wanting to call her a pony, but she's an imaginary friend with the fire. Boom. All right. Well, the fire was put out, but did you... Oh, that's right. I wasn't setting you up to cook. I was actually setting you up. All right. Well, that's the thing. Okay. So you can pretty much start fire on any object. The parents will come and put it out right away, though. So unless you stop them from doing that, we can call the fire department still, but I don't want to do that. Oh. Why do we have to call the fire department? I thought we could just replace the object. Is it because the fire is still going on? Hold on. The fire is over with, guys. Crash discover fire. Yep, there was a fire. All right. Now we can replace it and throw that away. And maybe clean floor. All right, so you're gonna clean. Did you get your you didn't get all the food up, so you can also put this in inventory and then come shower and pee like a champion. How about the brothers? You guys can just watch some TV. Or no, Joel can come watch some. Well, no, I kind of want to play video games with the imaginary friend. So Joel, maybe you can spend some time outside. You do love the outdoors, so maybe we can come here. I wish you could watch the sky by yourself. I wish it wasn't just a couples thing. Can we? Oh, the dad can swing on the swing set. I guess we can do that. He can swing on the swing set. You can come work on book. I don't know if you actually started your book. We still need to chat with client. Wait, do we need to still chat with client? Yeah, we do. Okay, cancel the interaction. And then write a children's book. All right. And mom, you're going to come clean. All right. So you're embarrassed from soccer shame. Okay, well, that doesn't help us. Fire's out. Taking out the trash. You got a moodlet from trash talking. You got the fearless might. The mighty war crash feels the unwavering confidence blustered by the friendship of imagination. Confidence gain. The fire did stress him out, but also put him in a good mood. Okay. Oh, and we got $72. That. Also, we can have you come in. Nope. You cannot throw it away because you're currently throwing something else away. All right. Well, let's set up everyone to start doing. You're still retreating to safety. Can you not? Your fire. Did all the imaginary friends go away? Like, did they? Oh, all the dolls. Oh, there's the dolls. Okay, let's see. I think all the imaginary. Oh, you were already back in. Let's see. Did your imaginary friend? Lock camera on. You're still here. You were retreating from the fire and lock camera on. Yeah, they're all retreating to the fire. All right. So can we, let's see, if we go to the imaginary friend, this requires a very strong friendship. Okay, who has the strongest friendship with their, you have a very strong friendship. You have the most strong friendship. You barely have any friendship with your imaginary friend. Okay, so real quick, you have the highest friendship, so I want to see, you do have the interaction to be friends, so a friendship pack that unlocks a fist bump. So let's go ahead and do that with your imaginary friend and see what that interaction is like. And then we're gonna have to, because I think all of them need to do that. So it was like a fist bump that literally had like a magic glow. Thanks for being my friends. You're the bestest friend ever. Let's make this new, amazing, wonderful, super cool, amazing, fresh and finish bump just for us. All right. Can you do it with your... No, you're the one, and that doesn't have enough. Oh, you're getting a phone call from your husband who is already home. No, sorry. I'm not answering that. You're literally home. You can come talk to me. Okay, but I want you to come make your imaginary friend real again and become friends with her because you guys have a really high friendship. So let's go ahead and summon imaginary friend when you get up here. We're chatting with Buddy. Let's just have you guys, can you guys like play pretend? Because you guys need to get your friendship up. So let's go ahead, imaginary friend. Let's get imaginary boost. Let's go ahead and play make believe because that's kind of specific to the goofball one. And then we can also play Island Castaway. And we can play pirates. All right. And then you really need to get up your friendship lock camera on. Let's go ahead and everything I want to do with him doesn't really get the friendship up super high. Maybe we can encourage healthy spirit. All this stuff that I've been doing isn't been getting the friendship up high. But I want to do stuff that's like to the pack. Can we do like an activity together besides, I guess, what if we had like a chessboard? Can we do something competitive with like the chessboard? We can play with Aaron. Okay, let's see if that gets their friendship up. And you, I need you to come make your imaginary friend come to life pretty please, so you guys can become the best friends and whatnot. So let's have her come to life. There we go. All right, now we can go ahead. Imaginary friend, friends to the end. Friends to the end, please. And I want to get like a good picture of this if I can. It kind of went by quickly last time. So we're greeting her. And then let's get this. There we go. That's a good shot. Oh, we can get the rainbow doll in the background. That works. Oh, and the other one. Okay. Actually, that works really well. All right, so let's get that picture. Bam, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. All right, power of imagination. Oh, we have a positive energy boost, sentiment gained. All right, so you guys are becoming friends. So now we need to work on getting everyone else's friendship up. So you guys stop trying to go do the blocks. Let's get your thing up. Let's go ahead and maybe talk about school. We can become partners in crime. There we go. That'll get your friendship up. And maybe we can monkey around. And you, let's see. Oh, you guys are playing chess. Is this getting your friendship up at all? I don't think it's... Well, we're talking while we're doing it, so I guess that's getting our friendship up. But how? Oh yeah, we were gonna challenge him in a blick block thing. Hey, let's challenge him in that, because I don't know how that ended up working. How did we? Oh, choose the name of your book. Yeah, you know, whatever was there, that'll work. And we, how did I get that interaction again? We can play make believe, friendly. I want to competition. Do hobbies? No. How activities? There we go. Oh, and this is how you do. Okay, this is how you do the competitive stuff, is activities. Gotcha. Okay, so we can challenge a Blitbot. We can also play rock, paper, scissors, and we've already tried hide and seek. So let's go ahead, challenge to a blick block, and then we'll do rock, paper, scissors. Because I want to see how these work. Oh, it's just on their phone. Okay. Alright, so they don't need the gaming console to do that. They can just do it on their phone. Alright, so after that, I want you to go ahead and activities. Probably go ahead and play rock, paper, scissors. And let's do best out of 3. Oh, your imaginary friend went back. Okay. Did you at least get your... Oh, you did get your friendship close to being up. Oh, can you guys... Can you... Oh, they're about to... Okay, I will take your food. I will gladly take your food. Hold on. Reset. And now in the welcome wagon. Sorry about it. I don't really care about y'all. These are probably some of the new townies, because it's typically townies that come in and visit, and these two have, at least 2 of them have the new hair. So here's some of, at least I think this one and this one for sure are townie. I don't know about these 2. They may be randomly generated. But we have some townies showing up, but they're going to leave now. Bye. All right. Can you not play in that? And actually, I want you to perhaps come in. Where did your doll go? Is it in your inventory? Wait, Ashley, where's the doll? Wait, I don't know where the doll is. Did I put it out by the playground? I bet it's out by the playground. Yes, it is. All right. Well, let's go ahead and have you come summon an imaginary friend. Yours is, you're playing rock, paper, scissors. Over here, you guys already became friends, so it doesn't really matter what you guys are doing. You are the one that I really want to play rock, paper, scissors with. Wait, are you... Oh, you're already doing rock, paper, scissors. Now, I don't want you to do rock, paper, scissors. I want you to do rock, paper, scissors. So let's go ahead and friendly activities, play rock, paper, scissors, best out of 3. So let's go ahead and do that. I love that they're like, maybe next time. Alright. Oh, we're very tense, holding together, containing range after a lost. Oh, well. Oh, but that's cute, though. Alright, oh, we lost. That made their friendship go down, though. Oh my god, why is it so hard to get a friendship with them? Like, this is actually stressful. Like, their friendship just keeps going down. Okay, well, we can complain about our problems to them. Let's see, is there anything else we can do while we're in a frustrated mood? Not really. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to cut out the competitive stuff to get their friendship up, because it's just like not working. And also, I don't think kids can cloud gaze, can they? No. That's kind of like the secret to getting a friendship up for most people, and the camera doesn't work anymore, so I can't like quickly get their friendship up, and I don't have my mods to cheat it. So maybe let's apologize. Maybe we can just do friendly interactions for a little bit. So maybe we can play make believe. We'll do that, and then you also need to get your friendship up. So let's see. Don't play dolls. Go greet your imaginary friend, please. Balanced meal, eat dirt, whatever. Oh, we're at level 2 of writing. Fantastic. Sugary cravings. Okay, let's come greet our imaginary friend. We need to see if we have our friendship high enough to... No, we don't have our friendship high enough. Okay, let's go ahead and monkey around and perhaps discuss interests. Maybe we can say that he's our favorite, and then we can talk about toys. Be the Horse Kid challenge has been added to suggested challenges in the aspiration channel. I love brushing up and riding horses. No, I don't really want to ride horses. No thanks. Make silly face. Maybe we can become best friends forever. Get that moodlet and relationship up real quick with that. Oh, something made it go down. I don't know what that was. Alright, we become best friends forever. Do we now have a high enough friendship to... Yes, friends to the end. That's what we want to see. So let's get a picture of him being friends to the end. Alright, there we go. Bam, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And oh, it is getting late at night. I didn't realize... Yeah, they're all getting kind of hungry. So, maybe... Okay. Everyone can keep care of their needs except this one, because you need to get your friendship up like really quickly. So let's apologize. Maybe you can... I keep wanting to do competitive things, which is the whole point. But maybe we'll do an imaginary boost. We can play Space Explorers. We can play Make Believe. We can play Make Believe. Just try to get their friendship up. And who needs to pee or shower the worst? They're all kind of the same level. So I'm going to have you... Oh, you're already grabbing a serving of food. You know what? I'm going to let you do that then. I will not interrupt that. I'm going to have you go ahead, take a shower, use the restroom, and then you can probably get a serving of food. And then you are done working on your friendship, so you can come here and take a brisk shower, use the restroom, and then grab some food. There we go. So get them working late. Let's see, have you guys already eaten? I guess you are working on your book. I'm gonna let you do that. The mom and brother pretty much kept care of their needs automatically. The brother needs to use the restroom, but I'll wait till the kids are done. Wait, the imaginary friend's going away. Yours wasn't supposed to go away. Let's see, did yours go away? It sure did. Okay, well, can you come summon your imaginary friend? So I'm really trying to get your relationship up. I love that the brother and the sister are best friends now. That's so cute. Let's see. Let's make sure, Crash. Yeah, you got your food. Let's see. You're done in the bathroom now, right? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, you're about to grab food. So, Crash, how about you come ahead and take a brisk shower, use the restroom real quick. And then you're going to get food. Let's see. Someone's going to get it first. Okay, can you stop trying to talk to your dad? Like, that's really sweet and all, but I really want you to go ahead and hug. Maybe ask to cloud gaze. You can cloud gaze. You just have to click on the person. Go cloud gaze with this guy and apologize. I don't know what... I haven't apologized yet. I keep telling you to apologize. Do an inside joke. Lonely at recess. I don't care about that right now. You're using the toilet. You got some food. Did you get food? I think. Okay, yeah. You got the food. All right. So maybe we can have you. It was you that needed to pee. So you can come upstairs and use the restroom. All right. And also, let's have you mop puddles afterwards because that's the thing. All right, let's get your friendship up. Before you go to bed, you gotta get your friendship up. That's for this. Just trying to get their friendship up. Yeah, that's unhealthy, whatever. You reach social skill level 2. Let's get this friendship up. Are you going to cloud gaze last? No. All right. I do want you to apologize, though. I want to make sure you apologize. Because I feel like every time I click it, you just cancel it. So let's fast forward. I'm betting the fastest there ever was. Be an active challenge has been added to suggestion challenge panel. Okay, we're not doing a challenge panel right now, I don't think. Yeah, I think, that's a part of the formative moments. We're not going to do that in this video. Let's see. Okay, we're apologizing. They're good now. Let's play make-believe. Let's perhaps discuss interests. We can perhaps talk about favorite animal. Alright, so that's done. Alright, you're playing on the playground. Did you get your needs up? Hey, yeah, you got your needs up. You got your needs up. So everyone but you have gotten your needs up and became friends with their imaginary friends. Okay, I guess maybe... Oh, it's time for hide and seek. Charlie has started a game of hide and seek. I guess they're doing that autonomously? Okay. Well, can you actually just start imaginary... I'm assuming you're doing... Nope, imaginary friend disappeared. I don't know who you're doing it with technically because no one else is playing hide and seek. But maybe for the siblings that aren't doing this, we can perhaps go here and friendly activities. Play Aria game in progress. Oh, cancel the game. I don't know who's playing it because like literally no one's playing it. But now can I? Activities. It's already a game in progress. But who are you playing with? You're literally playing with no one, but it's not letting me like count it as canceled. I'm so confused. Oh, and we finished our book. Okay, on reset. Now, what if I guess we can't like click on ourselves and start a game. Nope. Okay. So now let's try to click. Oh, you're trying to go to bed, which I respect because you're a kid and it's 9:30 at night. But I would rather you not. And I would rather let's actually have you. Maybe we'll have you started actually. So you can... How is there already a game in progress? No one is playing. Alright. Well, I guess that's out of the question. So let's just actually... Maybe they can come play a video game together. So let's play a multiplayer game. We'll play Tantrum because we haven't played that one yet. And we're going to do that with everyone but Aaron. So I do want that to be in progress. Click on them to have some more interactions. Maybe we can share a secret. We can tell an outrageous story. The kids are going to come play video games. Oh, you're using the toilet. Yeah, I guess that's fair because I didn't have you carry your needs very well. Okay, let's actually have you use the toilet down here though. So you can come and take a brisk shower, use the restroom, and then probably get some leftovers. Let's see, mom is good. You're good. You could use a little bit of a hygiene boost, but you could just do that in the sink. So you could just like wash your hands. Stop watching the kids network because kids are trying to play video game. Kids are trying to play video game. All right. So, oh, and only one kid is playing the video game. Can you stop? Oh, you're playing. Okay, you are playing hide and seek. Amy's playing hide and seek. Does that mean that it's over now? Because I play rock, paper, scissors. Nope. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. What are you doing? You are playing dolls. You'd rather play dolls than play video games. Okay, can you like join in the game? No. We can watch game. Oh, she just keeps trying. Oh, she's trying to hide in the bed. That's what it is. She's trying to hide in the bed. I still don't know who you're playing hide and seek with though. Oh well. Let's see. What are you doing? Oh, you really have to pee. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, but you have to stargate. Okay, let's just stargaze real quick. She may pee herself. If she pees herself, that's my bad. But I am going to set her up to use the restroom as soon as she finishes. I just really want her to get that little fist bump before I send them all to bed. And then probably tomorrow we'll have them age up and whatnot. But after I get the kids to bed, right before I get the kids to bed, I want to go into Kratos them and look at them and Kratos them specifically. Oh, rage quit from being a sore loser. Apparently you lost the game. Oh, and you guys all lost the game now too. Just saying. Alright. Let's see. You're trying to go sleep in your kid's bed. Oh no. Oh no. And you're feeling tense. Oh no. Can you guys actually... Oh, what are you doing in your parents' room? Do push-ups? Let's get out of your parents' room. And, actually, you know what? Everyone that's not doing something right now... Let's see. You're drawing. Did you get your creativity skill up? Oh, you didn't get your creativity skill up to level 3 yet. Okay, actually, you know what? What you're gonna do is you're gonna go play make-believe repeatedly, because you need to do that, and that'll get your creativity skill up and keep you busy. I wanted everyone else to come dance that doesn't need to be doing something right now, because some people need some fun anyways. So let's have you come dance, have you come dance, have you come dance. Let's see. You are angry, so yeah, let's come and not wind down with classical. No. We want to dance. You come and dance. And then we can focus on you. Oh, which you're really hungry too. So let's fast forward to this stargazing. My bad. Stargazing. It's getting their friendship up though, so it's worth it. Alright, you really have to pee. So go pee before you piss your pants. Pretty please. Alright, and do we have enough? If we become partners in crime, I know she's hungry. After she pees, I think we're going to become partners in crime. And then we should be able to get the fist bump. So let's go ahead and flush the toilet, wash our hands, and then become partners in crime. Oh, everyone that I set to dance has went to sleep. Well, I guess that's fair. Okay, they're the last two's up. Did they at least go to sleep in the right? I bet. Okay, you guys did not go to sleep in the right places. I don't mind y'all sleeping. If you're gonna sleep, and that's my fault for not setting the beds, but if you're gonna sleep, I'm gonna need you to sleep in the right place. So how about you come in here? Oh, Mom probably needs to clean a little bit first. Okay, so you can sleep. Mom, I would like you to clean dishes up. Yeah, let's have you clean this up. And then you can go to sleep here. Blake, you can go to sleep here. And then you're not in the right place. You're supposed to be over here. You go here. You're still working on your creativity skill. You're almost done though. And honestly, I really wouldn't mind you just sleeping in the tent. Just sleep in the tent when you're done getting your creativity skill up, which should only take one more interaction. So you can go to sleep. And then did we become partners in crime? Become best friends forever. That'll get your friendship up. Alright. There we go. Alright, became best friends forever. Let's see, watch that interaction go through. And now we should be able to be friends to the end. Perfect. And we got creativity skill level 3 as well. Alright, so let's get that picture of them becoming best friends forever. And then we'll probably go ahead and have her eat something. I'm so happy I made a friend. Perfect. Alright, well, let's go ahead and have them eat. And then probably shower right quick. I know I just sent these kids to bed, so this makes no sense. But right quick, actually, before they go to sleep, I just need you guys to turn your imaginary friends real quick. Just to summon imaginary friends, you don't actually have to play with them right now. I just need you to... Why can't I summon you right now? I guess because I'm asleep. All right, let's see. Nope. Why can't I summon you? Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong one. That's why. Okay, summon imaginary friend. Okay, that makes more sense. Where's the doll? Is it out by the playground still? I really need to not do that. Okay, let's put you in your inventory and then come up here and put the doll down up here. And then have you come summon imaginary friend. Because before we age them up and see what they look like after you become real, or turn them real into like teenagers or whatnot, I think it would probably be best that we look at them and create a sim beforehand. Because in create a sim is where it gets a little bit interesting, to say the least. Alright, so let's just summon them all. Okay, come on. Let's summon, please. And thank you. There we go. Alright, greet your imaginary friend. You're eating. Oh, your imaginary friend is still talking to you. Okay, and she's gonna go shower. So, after she gets in the shower, everyone else can go to sleep. So, let's have you go ahead and go to sleep here. You go ahead and go to sleep here. You can go to sleep here. And you're showering, and after you shower, why don't you go to sleep here? Alright, so they're all set up to go to bed. I'm going to go ahead and have them, the three of them, go to bed. Wait, hold on. Does the imaginary friend doesn't just like disappear when you go to bed, do they? Like, that's just a genuine question. No. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and save my game. And then I'm going to cheat by putting the cast.full edit mode. And one by one, we are going to go into create a sim and look at these imaginary friends up close. And I can kind of show you how it works. It's kind of jarring though. I'm gonna warn you now. Alright, so I made it into create a sim with our first imaginary friend. I'm kind of showing these off in order to least to greatest into which ones I want to see without their costume. Because basically how this works is kind of like Bonehilda or Patchy or any of that, where like they're wearing a costume but there's like a sim underneath. And before they age up and become real Sims, the Sims under the costumes are a bit bizarre, but some of them are worse than others. Let's look at this one first. I feel like she's probably going to be like the most normal, because I've seen a couple of them, and I know like two of them are really crazy. I feel like the first two I'm showing you probably aren't as crazy because they have smaller heads, but let's go ahead and check them out. So I'm trying to figure out the best way. Just take off the hair? No. Do I have to take off the outfit? I'm not 100% how to do this. How do I just put on a different outfit, I guess? Okay, I guess we can put on a robe. There we go. Okay, so technically, if I take her clothes off now, she's not wearing anything. Alright, so body-wise, it's fine. But face-wise, and I said this is going to be the most normal one. This by no means is normal. Of course. I mean, look at this mouth. Like, look at it. Also, let's check out her teeth, because okay, her teeth are normal. So I know at least one of the imaginary friends have like these teeth, but like I said, she's probably one of the most normal. So this is like the creative sim or imaginary friend that I named Alice. So she's the crafty kid one. Now let's go to the one with the sheep on its head. I keep forgetting what that one's actually called. Like, it's the competitive one though. Alright, so I have the one that comes with the competitive trait in Create a Sim, and now that I'm looking at them up close in Create a Sim, this may be a ram. It may not be a sheep or a goat. I think it's a ram. I mean, close enough. They're all kind of like in the same family. So, you know, whatever. But this is what they look like in Create a Sim before you take their costume off. Now let's see what they look like when you take their costume off. So we're going to give them a robe. And, oh, okay, actually, you know what? I think this one is decently normal. Like, the eyes are big, but the actual mouth and the nose and the face and the hair are normal. Like, this isn't horrible. But also, I just like big eyes. Like, I'm weird and I think big eyes are cute. But yeah, it is a little jarring. It is definitely a little jarring for sure. Honestly, I think this one's even least worse than the other one. Like, I think this is the least worst one, and then the last one was probably like the second to last worst one. All right, out of the scale of worst being most normal, because I'm speaking of worst as in being odd and like really jarring. So the best would be the most jarring, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and let's see. When you take off his outfit, yeah, they pretty much all, so far these two have about the same body shape, but I'm getting a feeling that the next one probably will have a bigger body shape, but we'll have to see. So next we're going to look at the goofball, because I think I remember what the goofball and the Pegasus look like without. I think the Pegasus is the most crazy. I may be wrong. I'm going off memory here. But next we're going to do the creative goofball one, which is Buddy, the like clown looking one. Alright, so here's our goofball imaginary friend. And there's a lot of horrifying things about this one. But honestly, the one thing I don't like the most is the legs. The legs is just absolutely horrible. This is the one that has the teeth. I just saw it. But yeah, they have the imaginary front teeth. Obviously, the eyes are going to be huge. You can tell just from the sim. The head is going to be huge. So this one, the mouth is going to have the same one as the first one. So this one's probably going to be pretty jarring without the costume. And the whole time I thought this guy had a little spinner on his head. I guess he just has a little rainbow type cap. Okay, so anyways, so let's go ahead and put him in a robe. Oh, he doesn't have a wide body figure. I thought he probably would. So they all have like the same body at this point. The head's different, but yeah. The head though, and those teeth, like it's literally a square head with the biggest eyes ever. Like, oh my goodness, like these are even bigger than the other guys. And then, like, it has the same mouth problem as the first one, but then, like, the nose. Like, how does he even get the nose and the eyes that big? Like, and the head that big? Like, you can't, like, you're not supposed to be able to span them that big. It's crazy to me. Oh my god, when it opened its eyes, it got even bigger. Like, when you, like, look, oh my god. It didn't interact when I, like, looked up and, yeah, like that. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. This one's definitely super creepy. It has, like, a short bald head, which I wasn't expecting, but you know, this is kind of okay. Okay, let's put him back in his costume, and now we're gonna look at what I remember as the most jarring one, which is the one I call Dash, which is the evil rainbow, what they're calling Pegasus, but technically is Alicorn, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we have our Rainbow Dash looking imaginary friend here. I mean, literally Rainbow Dash eyes, Rainbow Dash skin. I mean, it literally has wings and kind of gives pony vibes, as the rainbow hair, obviously. It also has a golden horn, golden hoofs, golden fingernails. That, like, oh my god, the fingers, there's actually, like, separated, like, two separated fingers with a thumb. That's totally horse vibes. Totally horse vibes. I mean, she's supposed to be an alicorn, so yeah, obviously she has pony vibes. But I do really like the hair. I wish they like were able to give us this hair for like regular kids, but it's just a part of the costume, so it's not accessible to regular kids, unfortunately. But this one's gonna look weird, you guys. So this is her in her normal form, quote, normal. And now let's put the robe on, and yeah, look, what gets me about this one is her face is as wavy as her hair. Like, look at it. Like, the eyebrows are wavy, like, the eyes are big, the mouth has the big mouth roll. The nose is, like, missing a whole clip. Hold on. If we take off the shirt, does that, nope, it didn't fix it. Also, she has the same body type as all the other ones. Oh my god, like the nose is cut out, like the eyes and the eyebrows are wavy. The mouth is big, but it's worse because the lips are big too. Let's see, does this one have normal teeth? Oh, you have buck teeth. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, the eyes and the eyebrows being wavy and the nose being cut out is just so bizarre to me. Like, I think like I think this one and the goofball are definitely the two most jarring. From like afar, I think the goofball is more jarring, but up close, this one is so jarring. Like, why is it wavy? Why? Okay, but that is all of the imaginary friends and what they look like under their costume. Now I'm going to go ahead and play through the night and meet y'all back in the morning for the kid's birthday. I actually didn't plan on having them age up the second day of this let's play, or I call it a let's play episode, but you know, the quicker the better, I guess. I don't need to drag it on as long as possible. I know I already make longer videos than most people. I didn't even have to have my guy Joel go to work, and he was supposed to like be in the business career and like earn money, so we're just gonna say he's been in the business career for a while. He didn't just join at the beginning of the episode. No, he's been in the business career saving up money so they can move out. You know, this is fine. We'll just put, you know, the cheats on where it's free so they can get the house, and we'll say that they had the money like in savings or something. But for now, I will meet you guys back in the morning when it's time for the birthdays. Okay, it's not morning yet. It is in the middle of the night, but something just happened because I forgot to get them the nightlight, and I didn't know this was happening. I guess this is cross-pat compatibility, because I knew, like, if your sim got scared or sad, they could go to their imaginary friend and like they could like get comforted. But literally, they have a monster under the bed, so the two boys are up because there's a monster under the bed. And I got a notification that says, "Friend in need. What happened? Crash is feeling scared. His imaginary friend is on the way to make him feel safe again." So literally, they're coming to comfort him because there's like a monster under the bed, and that is adorable. At least it says they are. Okay, yeah, they spawned right to them. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? We're greeting them? Do we have to click on them? Or, like, are they just gonna console us? Wait, it says monster. Rat to monster. We're greeting them. What are you gonna do? Like, are you gonna actually do anything for us? Let's see. Chat with Dash. I guess it's just here to comfort us. Like, it's not going to actually give us to do anything. It just is like here to be like, it's okay. Okay, well, we can't, I'm assuming we can't ask Dash to spray the monster under the bed. Of course not. Okay, well, I guess they're all up because of the monster under the bed now. Great. I should have bought a light, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I am glad to see that they literally come to them just when they're feeling scared. Like, you don't have to like ask them to come to them. They literally just come and do that. That's really cool, actually. Oh, we can ask for encouragement from them because they're scared. There we go. That was something they could do. We can also scream incoherently. I don't know if that would get their friendship down, though. I think that's just being a scared thing. I don't think that's like an imaginary friend thing. But I think it's cute that their imaginary friend can comfort them. So I just wanted to show that real quick. And now I will fast forward to the morning time. Alright, so it's the beginning of the next morning and the first, and I guess last day for this Let's Play day of summer vacay. And they are all going to age up today and then turn their imaginary friends real. So we do need to have them appreciate an object. But before we jump into gameplay, I will say I had to cheat all their needs because I don't have mods right now. So I couldn't just cheat like a single need at a time with like UI cheats. So I had to like cheat all their needs because you can only basically like you have to cheat the whole household need. I guess I could only cheat at her needs, but then like I don't know, it's all weird. But anyways, so I had to cheat the household's needs because for some reason this sim would not sleep in this bed. I don't don't know if this is a problem with all bunk beds or this bunk bed specifically, but she would not sleep in the top bunk whatsoever. No matter what I did, her energy was fully in the red, and she would not sleep. Even if she was not sleeping under here, she would still not sleep on this bed. And I have glitches and problems with bunk beds, but I've never had a sim just refuse to sleep in it. I'm not talking about like can't get to it. I mean like gets up in it, goes to sleep, immediately wakes up and climbs back down. So that was annoying. But other than that, the rest of the night went pretty smoothly. But even though they have their needs cheated and they don't technically need to eat breakfast, I had this whole plan of like mom making waffles for breakfast. So I think I'm still going to do that just for the cuteness. And then after that, we'll have her make her cake and go on with the aging up process. So let's go ahead. I'm going to have her cook, and let's have her cook some berry waffles. I feel like that's very birthday-esque. And then honestly, Blake and his brother-in-law can just play some video games. Well, actually, they both need to appreciate an item. Maybe I'll before I have her make breakfast, I'll have her appreciate an item. Let's see. Is there something in the kitchen she can appreciate? Of course, she can appreciate the kitchen appliances. That would just be too simple. Can you appreciate the stereo? Can you appreciate anything in the kitchen? Okay, you can appreciate the stereo. Appreciate the stereo and then cook berry waffles. Then, Blake, I think you could probably also... Oh, well, can you appreciate the computer? Let's see. Because you're a freelancer and a writer, so it would make sense. But, of course, you cannot. Okay. I feel like they should all appreciate a different item. You appreciate the TV? Because that would... Okay, you can't appreciate the TV. You, I guess, can appreciate the plant because you're like outdoorsy, so I guess that would make sense. And then let's go ahead and have all the kids appreciate something. So I kind of want them to appreciate something that's like, you know, in their zone. So let's get them all up out of bed physically. Oh, there's a bunch of them with the loose tooth. I'm not going to worry about that though. Can you appreciate this? Okay, you're going to appreciate that because you're a goofball. You're evil, so I don't really know what to have you appreciate. I guess, can you come appreciate... You've never used the science table, but what if you... Oh, you could start a fire with that. I might have them start one more fire before the end of the episode just because. Side idea. Sorry, that was kind of random. We may not go through with that. We'll see if I do. Why is it so limited on what you can appreciate? It's kind of stupid, honestly. Like, you would think you'd be able to appreciate more things. I guess you can appreciate your bed. Sure. You can appreciate your bed. And then you're creative, so there should be plenty of things for you to appreciate. You can appreciate your art table. That's perfect. And then let's see. I want you to do something inside, but most of the stuff you do is like outside. So I don't think she can appreciate her soccer ball. So maybe, can you appreciate the dollhouse? No. Of course not. Why is it so hard to find things for them to appreciate? Appreciate the mirror. I guess actually no, you're appreciating yourself. You're appreciating yourself by looking in the mirror. All right. So the holiday is over with. Should be cooking here soon. And then, like I said, I'm probably going to have the dad and his brother-in-law play tantrum together so he can appreciate that. And then the kids, I guess it only makes sense to wake up the imaginary friends. So let's go ahead and start that process. So you can go ahead and summon imaginary friend. Let's go ahead and have you summon imaginary friend. We can have you summon imaginary friend and have you summon imaginary friend. We'll have one more chance to play with them before they eat breakfast. So let's go ahead and do that. So they can all greet their imaginary friends. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and I feel like you can ask to swing with your imaginary friend and see if that works. Let's see, maybe you guys can come play dolls together. I feel like that would be a cute thing for you guys to do. So play dolls with Alice. Let's have you, Crash, come and, you know what, let's practice some negative interactions We can also complain about summer vacay, because why not? Maybe we can plan to burn a classroom with water cups. Sure. Let's go ahead and mischief pranks. Let's go ahead and trick with hand buzzer. Just get them practicing those things. And you, how about... You still have to greet yours. Okay, so how about you guys come and do a challenge? You guys can do some... This does get their friendship down a little bit, but I still want you to do a challenge. Maybe let's do the fist bump. Oh, you can redo the fist bump now, and it's called the fist bump of... Okay, hold on. Let's do that real quick with this one. Let's go ahead and... Wait, where did I see that? Of course, it disappeared. Hold on. How do I... Imaginary friend. Okay, fist bump of ultimate friendship. Let's right quick see her do that and see if it's the exact same fist bump as earlier. I'm pretty sure it probably will be. Oh, and you, girl, you have waffles. You have waffles to probably get out quite soon. Yeah, can you go back down here, please? All right, but let's see if it's the exact same thing, because I'm assuming it would be. All right, come here, fist bump. Yeah, it's literally the exact same thing as earlier. It's just called a different name now. All right. Well, how about you guys go ahead and challenge each other? You can friendly, not kick soccer ball with. I want you to friendly activities. So I guess we can ask to... I don't want to play hide and seek because it's hard to cancel. So maybe we can ask to play rock, paper, scissors, even though they kind of get like sore loser vibes when they lose, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. But you, is the waffles done? Okay, let's go ahead and collect waffles, please. Thank you. All right. Bam, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. Probably whenever the dads finish playing their round of the video game, I will actually serve up the waffles. But let's just get a closer look at this video game real quick, because I did kind of look at this game, but not very closely. Practice your hiding. Yeah, sure. Let's find a swing set and go swing together. It could be like we're flying. Are you guys actually going to do that? Okay, but yeah, we're looking at this game. It's like a bunch of like mini games, like back in the old days. Like you have different versions of different games here. I think they finished the game. Okay, yeah, they did finish the game. I did want to see if they actually were going to go swing though, because so far every time they suggest doing something, they don't actually do it. Do I have to like click on the swing set? Oh wait, it's swinging by itself. Okay, which one's swinging? Wait, hold on. That's a legit question. Which one of them is swinging? Because someone is swinging here. I don't know who it is. I guess it would have to be this one, because I don't know. That one's there. You're there. And you're the one swinging. Okay, so was it you that suggested it? Let's see. No, it was Rainbow Dash. Or Dash. Sorry. Dash. It's so weird. I guess that's why they weren't doing it. They didn't go do it, because this one's already doing it. I'm assuming is the reason. But I said when they were done playing video games, I was going to call everyone to breakfast. So real quick, the imaginary friends will probably go away, which is fine because we're not going to need them until we age up. I don't know. I may have them come back to life just to see their age up, because I'm curious what will happen if they are summoned and then they age up. I'm very curious. Also, this is for her. I'm going to put this in her inventory. All right. But Mom, let's go ahead and pull these waffles out and put them on the counter, and then everyone can come grab a serving. So let's call the family to a meal. Let's have a family breakfast, you guys. I'm also going to put the computer in his inventory so people can sit here if they ever so choose. Let's see. Buddy, are you going to go grab some waffles? Okay, don't chat to Buddy real quick. Come grab some waffles. I love that the parents are sitting at the bar stool and all the kids are why are you... Don't play with... I literally just put it in your inventory. I just put it in your inventory. Yes, I will take the free simoleons. I actually need that right now. Why can't you just leave that in your inventory? Okay, well, I was gonna say it was cute all the kids were coming and sitting with the uncle / half of their dads, but no, half of them are standing in the kitchen. It's not family breakfast. Well, it's kind of a family breakfast, but whatever, this is fine. How did you hire the pottery skill? With the clump lump of clay. There we go. All right, let's see. Oh, she's coming and automatically playing rock, paper, scissors with us. Hold on, that's cute. I want to. Oh, she totally started it by herself. Actually, that's really cute. They just did it once, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, and they're saying bye. Oh, yeah. She beat her in rock, paper, scissors and then, like, disappeared. Well, that's just great. Isn't that just great? Okay, Mom, though, you are ready to make a cake. So let's go ahead and let's have you cook, and we are going to cook a dessert. And you know what? It's a kid's birthday, so let's do a hamburger cake. Let's just do a hamburger cake. Hopefully we can do it without any of the Sims eating the cake, so we don't have to use more than one cake. But, you know, this is fine. Oh, and it's saying make a candle. Well, like I said, we're probably going to let the kids do one more kid activity before they age up. So maybe we can, instead of playing with the imaginary friends real quick, let's actually have you come, not make a mess. No, bad. Let's actually have you come in actions, form a group. Oh, your imaginary friend hasn't disappeared yet. All the other ones have. Okay, well, let's form a group with our siblings. And I just want them all to actually come here, and I guess it doesn't matter if we made a group or not, because it's just, like, also, this is glitching. Is that going to work like that? Or do I have to move it outwards more? Is that why they wouldn't play on the playground together earlier? Why won't this connect? What do you mean objects can't intersect with each other? They're literally meant to intersect with each other. Do I have to or move up? That doesn't make sense. Hold on. Move objects on. All right. There. It's not clipping anymore. All right. So now let's have you come. We can all go here together. So I guess we can come stand on the platform together and then play on playground with the whole group. So let's have them all play on the playground while Mom makes a cake here. Mom's probably going to be done with the cake about the time they get to the actual playground. Are you guys gonna go? Are you guys gonna go? Okay, everyone's going but you, Crash. Oh, you're playing with your imaginary friends still. Okay, well, 3 of them played on the playground together. Well, let's play on the playground with your siblings. Have you start the interaction. I'm just curious. Yeah, they're playing with the tunnel, going down the slide. They're basically doing the same thing. You're also not playing on the playground. Okay. Apparently it only wants 2 people to play at a time, but you're supposed to have like a bunch of people be able to play. There we go. I think they're all now playing. Okay, I think they're all now playing. Finally, they're all playing on the playground at the same time. It's so cute. I love it. One's looking through the tunnel. One's looking through the hole. There's another one going through the tunnel. This one's climbing up the wall. All good time. All right. But they're playing on that. And now I kind of want them to, okay, first of all, let's make sure no one eats the cake. Where's the cake? Okay, let's go ahead and put this here, and we will add birthday candles. I'm kind of like trying to make sure all the imaginary friends go away first, because I want them to, I guess I could just tell them to go back to imaginary land. Okay, I just didn't want to actually have to go talk to them. Let's see, are you? Yeah, you're still out. So let's have you go here and send back to imaginary land. And yours is still out as well. Okay. I love that they're coming to play, but I want them to all stay, alive, quote unquote, long enough to see them age up. So I want them to all come alive at the same time. So if you could make them go back, and then I'm going to bring them right back to life, basically. All right, so all of them should, nope, Rainbow Dash is still, or Dash, I keep calling it Rainbow Dash, but it's just Dash. Okay, you're put up, let's see, I think you're asking yours to go away right now. Perfect, bye-bye for now. And did you, well, let's have you go away. Bye-bye for now. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and we are going to put the proper ones in each inventory. Because I think I'm going to put them in their inventory and then have them go all to the same place, and then I'll pull them out. Just because I want them to like all be in the same location when they bring them alive. So let's go ahead and have everyone, you can come here and go here together. Let's go. Let's all go here together. And then we will summon them, because I'm curious what will happen if they are alive when the sim ages up. Like, will they stay? Will they go? I don't know, but let's all go here together. We got this. Let's all go here together. Na 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 na. Where are you? Where are you? Seriously, where are you? Like, seriously? None of them want to stay. Okay, let's all go here together. I wish I had my teleporter mod right now, but that is apparently not happening. Can you guys just all come here? Oh my god, you're literally trying to go to the playground. Stop it. Stop it. Where are you? You're coming here. Okay, let's go here together. Also, dads should probably come in here as well. So we can go here. All right, let's see if we can... Oh my god. Every time I try to get all the people in the same place, they all just want to disappear. Okay, this is close enough. Close enough. So real quick, we're going to actually just have the parents come dance to keep them occupied. So you can dance. You can dance. You can dance. And then I want all of you guys to summon your imaginary friends. So let's put them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so you can summon imaginary friend. You can summon imaginary friend. You can summon imaginary friend, and you can summon imaginary friend. Why can't like half of them? Why can't y'all dance? That's stupid. That's actually stupid. Wait, Joel, where? Okay, well. Let's have all of the imaginary friends come to life real quick. I don't know why they can't dance, but you guys kind of need to be in here for... Seriously? None of them can dance? Okay. All the imaginary friends come to life. Yeah, I think they're all greeting. All right. So now before anyone walks out of the room, because I know some of you guys are about to. All right. Let's go ahead. I guess, let's see. Who has already greeted their imaginary friend? Hey, your imaginary friend's alive. So I think we are just going to go this way. So we'll do Charlie first because he's at the end and his imaginary friend's already alive. So let's go ahead and we are going to blow out the candles. And I'm going to keep an eye on the imaginary friend while he does this. Oh, well, they all have to greet their imaginary friend first, but this is fine. Just fast forward through this and come blow out your candles. All right. So, let's go ahead. There we go. And what happens to the imaginary friend when we age up? I'm so curious. I'm so curious. Oh, there was an archery contest, apparently. Oh, yeah, I forgot we put the archery stuff on our lot. Okay, but he is aged up. Let's just give him the cheerful trait. And, you know, we're going to give them all just like a random teen aspiration. So you can be living fast since you're the first one. All right. But did the imaginary friend turn back into a doll? Wait, oh, wait, hold on. Where's the imaginary friend? Yeah, it turned back into a doll. So as soon as they aged up, it turned back into a doll. We did not get a notification. Oh, happy birthday. There he goes. Okay. Wow, I can't believe you're grown up. I'm so happy I was able to be here for your big moment. I'm going to head back to the imaginary land for now, but don't forget about me, okay? Aww. Okay, we have to... Okay, so the imaginary friend actually has to be present to say goodbye forever, but you can reminisce with the doll. I think if you want to say goodbye forever, you have to do it as a kid. I was going to assume you had to do that as an adult. Wait, how do you offer to make it? Because don't you have to like age up to do that? How do you offer to make real? Do I have to just wait on the interaction to clear? I'm so confused. Well, how do I make a present? Okay, hold on, real quick. Who's the closest to the cake? That's the real question. I think you are. So don't talk to your wife and come put candles on the cake real quick before anyone eats it. That would be great. Thank you. All right. But now let's go ahead and... Oh, okay. Now we can do it. Yeah, they just literally had to wait for the interaction. Okay. So real quick, I am going to have you just reminisce just to see what it looks like. And then we'll age up the rest of the kids. And then we'll offer to make real. So that was a very non-interaction offer. No. Reset. Okay. Reminisce. They literally just like look at it and just like, oh, okay. Do we get a moodlet from it? Like, where's the reminiscing moodlet? Goofball trait, friendly voice, I believe in me. Happy memory. Charlie's feeling pleased about thinking back on their friend's past. Okay. Wait, let's play. Wait on what? Did I just, is it still, wait, hon, did I, oh, I think I did it. Okay. I thought I canceled the interaction, but I think we're doing it now. So I guess we're going ahead and making them real. I didn't mean to do it that quick, but let's see. Yeah. All right. He's getting floated. Oh, all right. So we have to offer to make, okay. Well, I guess we're going to do it first with this one, and then we'll do it with the rest of them after we age up the rest of the kids. I didn't mean to do that. It was a misclick, but this is fine. This can be the first one we see become real. All right, so let's go ahead and just put it in tabs mode here and try to get a good angle. All right. Oh, and bam, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. He is here, sir. All right. So this is what the goofball imaginary friend looks like. Oh, he does have the spinner on his hat when it's in this version. Okay, I don't know why it didn't in the other version. I knew there was a spinner on his hat. But this is the outfit he wears. Way more simple than the outfit he was wearing as an imaginary friend. But this is him in the flesh. Okay, so I guess because we had 7 members, it added him as an 8th. So I don't think the other ones will be able to age up until we actually move some Sims out. Because if they come a part of your household, we don't have any more household slots. So we're going to have to age all the other kids up and then move 2 of them out and then continue aging them up. Okay, let's go ahead and finish aging them up real quick and then we'll do all that. So let's go ahead. Who's closest? Realistically, hold on. You are here, you're up here, and you're in here. Okay. Can everyone kind of start heading back towards the kitchen, please? So we'll have her go next because she was the closest and she was next in line anyways. So let's go here. You go here. You're already here. I guess you can. Let's see real quick. Okay, so it's no longer an imaginary friend. So literally everything is pretty much the same as if it was the same as a regular person. Let's see. We can welcome Buddy to the household. I guess that's a new interaction. Let's do that real quick while everyone gathers around. So also have you go here, and you go here. All right. Let's see him. Welcome him to the household real quick. Oh, it's a festival. That's why there's archery contests going on. Okay, I was just totally oblivious. Oh, welcome to the household is literally just a hug. It's a great part of the family, dirty dishes, noise, and all. Okay, well, everyone is time to head back in here. So let's all go here together. Mom, you go here. Dad, you go here. And you go here. And you are going to go ahead and more choices. Blow out candles. So let's have you blow out the candles. All right. Let's age you up, Miss Ali. Ali, age on up. Come on. All right. There we go. They're celebrating. Let's actually have you come and add birthday candles on the cake. Pretty please. So, let's see. Alright. Yeah, you can like video gaming. Let's see. Ali, you're creative. So you can be perhaps, let's do something good. Maybe you can be an art lover. That makes sense. And then I'm also going to give you this teen aspiration. Alright. So now let's all go here together because we're doing this all in this together. Why do I keep singing that? Alright, but you go here, you go here, you go here. Everyone come in here, please. And we're going to have the next kid age up. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's all you go here together. And then you are going to come here and blow out your candles right next to your imaginary friend too. Oh, they're literally right here for the moment. That is so cute, actually. That's actually really cute. All right, so we'll put that up in the inventory. There we go. All right, and Crash aged up. He is evil, so he was also really active though. So let's give him the active one, and then he will get the Drama Llama aspiration. All right, and can you actually come here, add birthday candles before anyone steals a piece? There we go. All right, so now we can have everyone go here, you go here, and you go here, and you go here. All right, come on, let's go. Everyone go here together. And then, Aaron, you are going to go ahead and blow out the candles. Last one, baby. Last one. All right, come on. All right, put some thought into it. There we go. All right, the candles have been blown out. She is going to age up. She is competitive, so I feel like she could also be athletic. Like, I feel like that's fine for them to have the same trait. And then you will be goal oriented. I feel like that's accurate. Oh, and she kept a ponytail. I love that. Okay, but now all the imaginary friends are gone back. We have earned $128 on our vacation day, so that's good. But now everyone's aged up. So I do want to age all of them up and then look at them each in Create a Sim. But real quick, I'm actually going to save this file after I split them up, because I think once I age all of them up and look at them in Create a Sim, we are going to actually also go ahead and tell one of them goodbye forever, because I feel like that will be the ending, them saying goodbye. So I'm going to split them up and then come back in this household, and we will go ahead and do Ali next. So that'll be the creative one. So Alice will do next, and then we'll look at those two and create them, and then we'll jump into the next household, do the same thing. Also, we have to look at the house that they're moving into, because I said I would show off another house, and then we'll look at those and create them, and then we'll say goodbye to one of them forever. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so the household and the household funds are split up. We will go to the other house and view it in a minute, but I wanted to go ahead and finish up in this household, and I did back up that save file so we can come back and say goodbye forever. But first, before we even move on to the next imaginary friend, a couple of things I wanted to point out. When I loaded it out and then came back in, all the adults or teens that I wasn't loaded onto, so everyone but Charlie that is talking to his imaginary friend, because they're talking to the imaginary friend as a teen, we now have moodlets saying, who is that kid talking to? Janie is creeped out from seeing a kid talk to themselves. They were talking to themselves, right? So apparently if you talk to like an imaginary friend around others, you get this moodlet. I don't know why we're just getting this moodlet now because I didn't get this whole video, but apparently we're getting it now. And then also apparently the doll stays even though you turn them into a real person. I was expecting the doll to completely disappear, but once you turn into a real person, you can seek comfort from an old BFF when you're having a negative emotion. I obviously can't do that right now because they're not feeling a negative emotion, but they can also still reminisce with the doll as well, which we saw earlier. So I'm assuming this is going to be kind of similar to that, but they do get to keep the doll. I thought the doll was going to completely disappear when they became real, but apparently not. So that I thought was interesting. So now let's go ahead and turn this imaginary friend real. So we are going to offer to make Alice here, the crafty kid, a real sim. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go. Let's go. Turn her real. It does take a minute to load. Like she has like mentally asked. And then she starts clapping and they become real. So let's see what you look like as a real sim. Come on, you can do it. You got this. Bam, boom, bam. What are you doing? Offer to make real. Okay, they are talking about it. Come on. There we go. And sentiment gained. It turns out imaginary friends can be real if hard to. Oh, she's actually really pretty. Wait, she is so pretty. Oh, I like her. Wait, okay. So you cannot romantically be involved with imaginary friends even if you turn them real. That's so sad because she would be so pretty to have a baby with. Wait, can another sim that's like not that sim be romantically involved? Oh, okay. So if it's not your imaginary friend, you can have romantic interactions with them. But if they are your imaginary friend or were before you turned them real, you can't. Okay. So that's interesting. So that's kind of a loophole. So you can technically have babies with imaginary friends, just not if they were your imaginary friend. Interesting. I like that you can still play hide and seek even as a teen. I honestly didn't realize that. Okay, I thought it was just a kid thing. But right quick, we are going to go into Create a Sim and look at these two Sims up close and personal and just see everything about them in Create a Sim. And then we're going to move on to the next household and repeat this whole process. All right, so we are in Create a Sim and we're going to look at Buddy first. And interestingly enough, they do not age up with the trait when they become real. So you have to like give them a trait and create a sim, I guess. So I guess we'll give them the same trait we gave the actual sims. So we gave them cheerful. So we will, they actually age up with a random trait. Hold on. No, get your actual trait back because you're supposed to be a goofball. So they randomize a random trait when they age up, but their original trait disappears. I think that's stupid. Okay. Anyways, though, it looks like they also randomize with random turn-ons and turn-offs and likes and dislikes. They are wanting to be a joke star. I think that's fitting. I don't know if that was randomized or not. But something I did notice, which I think is cool, is they have they-them pronouns. I was not expecting Buddy to have they-them pronouns, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. So this is the goofball one, all aged up. And it looks like the spinner just doesn't show up in Create a Sim because they were wearing the spinner earlier. So that was something I wanted to comment on too. But they do come with different outfits. So this is Buddy's everyday. We have their formal, which I'm obsessed with. This is adorable. We have their athletic wear. We have their sleepwear. We have their party wear. We have their swimwear. We have their hot weather wear. And we have their cold weather wear. So that is the whole shebang here. I really actually do like all his pre-made outfits. They're really cute. Or their outfits. And then we have Alice, who is a she/her by default. We still have her in that dress. Oh, I love the skin details on her arm. Oh, that's actually really cute. She is so pretty. I'm obsessed with her. I think she's my favorite. The crafty kit. Like, I thought the Pegasus was the Pegasus is my favorite as like a regular imaginary friends, but as a real sim, I think this one's gonna definitely be my favorite. She did keep her creative trait and get a challenge trait, so maybe it was just a glitch with Buddy. I don't know, but she wants to be a best-selling author. I don't know if that's randomized or not. She did get randomized likes and dislikes. But now let's go ahead and look at the rest of her outfits. So this is her everyday, and we have her formal. Oh, I love this dress. I use this dress all the time, so that's cute. Her athletic, I'm obsessed. Pretty sure this is Adventure Awaits outfits, but still obsessed. We have her sleepwear. We have her party wear. Oh, this kind of brings like the Coraline doll vibes. Totally digging this. We have her swimwear. It's quite simple but cute. Her hot weather wear and her cold weather wear. I don't know, pretty cute. And that is it for these two imaginary friends. So probably the next time you see these Sims will be when we come back at the end. And I think we're going to turn her, or not turn her, but say goodbye to her forever. Even though I'm kind of sad because I actually like her the most. I already decided that we're going to do it with her. So now we're going to go ahead and go into the next household. I'm going to quickly show off the house, and then we will do the same process of aging them up or turning them real. I keep saying aging them up because like in my mind, it's like going on to the next process of life. So it's like aging up, but it's turning real. I gotta get those phrases right. All right, so here's the other house that we're looking at in this video. So it is another house from the Adventure Awaits world. It's normally an unoccupied house. It's kind of like not the cheapest house in the world, but it's like pretty manageable. It's close to a starter home. And I actually chose this one not only because it had enough bedrooms, but also because in another video that was unrelated to Adventure Awaits, I actually used this house, but I remodeled it. So I felt like I should show off the original house before I remodeled it, even though I already remodeled it and used it. So let's go ahead and look from it. Now, from the outside, I personally think this is so ugly. I mean, like, I like the landscaping. Like, the pond is cute, but the house itself, I hate the color. I hate the style. I just really don't like the outside of this house, but the inside is a little bit better. I do like the path and the landscaping. For a simple house, it's actually kind of nice, but the actual house, I'm just not a fan of. I hate to say it. Like, the green and the yellow with this brown and this brick just don't work together in my mind. But the inside is a little cuter, not the best, but for a cheap house, it's cute. So we have this little kitchen as soon as you walk in, as well as a dining space, and then like it opens up into a living room. Again, it's a cheap house, so it has like a cheap appliances and TVs and whatnot, and the cheap base game couch. But it does have a lot of Adventure Awaits decorations, I will say that. And then you go down into this little hallway. There's a bookshelf. And then we have the bathroom, just a simple white bathroom. And then this room is a children's, like, child's room that's, like, kind of based around, like, the butterfly collecting thing. And then in here, we have what I would consider more of a teen's room. It's very simple, but it definitely gives teen vibes. And then this is the adults' room, and what I would consider the parents' room. It has the new cycle thing, it has the new bed, the new rug, the new wallpaper, and then they have an ensuite bathroom as well. So it's definitely an upgrade than when sharing with his sister, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's the entire house. It's a small house, and the inside isn't too bad. It's just the outside of the house, I am not a fan. Not a fan. Hate to say it, but I'm just not. All right. But we're going to just breeze right through this since we already showed off the house. We're not actually using the house. I just wanted to show it off. So let's go ahead and we are going to turn their dolls real. So let's go ahead. We will place you in the world. So I guess we'll do this one first. So we're going to place it down in the world, and then hopefully they won't walk away too far. But let's go ahead and have you come here. Wait, why do you have to put an inventory? Can you only do it if it's on the lot? Oh, that's annoying. That's actually kind of annoying. Okay, well, let's have you go here. I guess Crash, you can go here. And then I guess I'll just physically place them down in the world. There we go. So you can be placed down. You can be placed down over here. And let's have you go ahead. Why is it saying put in inventory? I don't want to put in inventory. Is it because I moved? Wait, this doesn't affect their relationship, does it? Hold on. Friendship. Their relationship with them disappeared after I moved them. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Wait, I don't like that. Why does it cancel your relationship with them? Because it's not owned? Wait, hold on. Can you? Oh, that's stupid. That's actually stupid. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to, I'll have to actually go back to before I moved them out. And I guess I don't know. Okay. Well, that's something to note. I know this was kind of a railing of the main topic, but if you move your teen out of your current house before making them real, their relationship will just disappear and you cannot turn them real. That is really unfortunate. I don't like that. I feel like they should fix that. Okay, but let me go back into the previous files and see if I can get back further enough to turn them real in the other house, I guess. Alright, so we're in another alternate universe here of this save file. We have like 3 different alternate universes going on here, but in this one, we have these 2 visiting their aunt and uncle and coming back to the house that they grew up in, while the other 2 go and visit their uncle at the new house I just showed you guys. They're actually all still here because, you know, that's just they haven't loaded onto the other lot yet, but they're technically not living here right now. So we have done this all so we can age these 2 dolls up. So we're going to age this one up first offer to make real. Again, I keep misquoting that. But we're going to offer to make this one real and see what the competitive doll looks like all made real. And then we will go ahead and make the other one real and then look at them in Create a Sim. So let's go ahead. Let's make you real. There we go. Alright. So we're going to offer to make you real and see what you look. I hope you still have blue hair. If you don't still have blue hair, I will be upset. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. Let's see, where are you? Oh, they do have blue hair. And they have a beanie. Actually, the beanie is really cute. Wait, hold on. Hold on, come here. I want to go here where the lighting's better. And also, go away vacation. I already completed you. Let's take a look. Oh, he kind of gives like Peter Pan vibes with blue hair. Like, am I the only one seeing that? I don't know. I just feel like they look like Peter Pan with blue hair. I don't know. But either way, they're super cute. Now we can go ahead and have Crash go ahead and age up the one I'm most excited to see for aged up. Real. Made real. I'm just going to keep misquoting it. We're going to make Dash real, the evil one. And I kind of remember what they look like aged up, but from what I remember, they definitely keep the rainbow hair. And that I'm happy about. Oh, they're eating the cake. Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's fair. All right. So let's make this one real because it's going to be interesting. I don't remember if they I don't think they keep the blue skin. I think they just keep the rainbow hair, if I remember correctly. All right. Go ahead. Let's go. Let's make you real. Oh, well, it's not exactly rainbow. Oh, the outfit is still the same, though. they keep the same outfit. This one actually keeps a similar outfit too. The only one that doesn't keep the exact outfit really is the goofball. The other ones keep pretty much the same outfit for their everyday wear, which is kind of cool in my opinion. But let's get a picture of her looking at herself all real and whatnot. All right. So this is what she looks like. Well, I guess it's kind of rainbow. It's like pastel rainbow. It goes from bright rainbow to pastel rainbow, which is less Rainbow Dash vibes. So she's less Rainbow Dashy when she ages up, for sure. She still has the wings, though, which I appreciate. So let's go ahead and go into ChezPride and look at them in detail. So I just realized that I never read the notification of what it says when they turn real. So it says, I'm a real sim. I can't believe it. I'm really alive. Wow, thank you so much for making me a real sim. There's so much I want to do. I can't wait. All right, but these are what these two look like in ChezPride. So this is a he/him imaginary friend, and this is the competitive one that normally has the ram hat. They just have a regular beanie now, but their outfit is still pretty much on point besides the ram hat, and the blue hair is still on point. But they aged up with the critter hunter aspiration, which I think is very accurate. And they also aged up romantic, which I think is just randomized, but still kind of funny. But this is their everyday. Again, the preferences are just randomized. So other than that, this is their everyday. This is their formal. Wow, I was not expecting their formal to be so normal. And I did not mean for that to rhyme. Okay, but then we have their athletic wear, which is honestly is similar to one of the other ones, athletic wear, so that's kind of cool. We have their sleepwear, very basic. I do like their party wear. That's actually really cute. I like that. We have their swimwear. We have their hot weather. I don't know how I feel about that one. And cold weather. I don't know how I feel about that one either. Okay, I would say out of like the ones that are aged up or became real, this is like the least impressive one to me look wise. And then of course we have the alicorn Pegasus, whatever you want to call her. She has the pastel rainbow hair, but she still has the same outfit and like it has wings, so I'm happy about it. And she still has the same nose. Like you can definitely tell it's her because of her nose. I mean, she has the purple eyes still, but it's just a different color purple. All right, but she grew up to be a public enemy. I don't think the aspirations are randomized. I think the aspirations are on point, but the traits are randomized. And she aged up jealous, which kind of love because her best friend, like the person she was the doll for, dad is jealous. So like maybe she picked up off the dad. I don't know. But here she is. She does have she, her pronouns, and this is her everyday. We have her formal, which does take away the wings, but I actually really like this. It's really cute. We have her athletic wear. We have her sleepwear, a lot of purple going on here. We have her party wear, her swimwear, which actually is really cute. I actually really like that. We have her hot weather wear, not a fan, and her cold weather wear. All right, so I think aged up, probably in order of who I like best. I probably like the creative kid the most, which is like the one that looked like Alice, and then probably this one. I think she's just so pretty and I'm obsessed with her. And then the goofball, so the big funny looking one. And then this one is probably like my least favorite, the competitive one. But that's what they all look like aged up in all of their outfits. And now all we have left to do is go back in time once again and actually just say goodbye forever, because I just want to see what that looks like. So even though it is a little sad of a note to end on, I think if I'm trying to show off all the gameplay I can with them, it's only fair that that is included. Alright, so we are back in this version of the save file. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move the doll to like a more secluded place so it doesn't have so many people around it. And then we are going to come here and we're going to say goodbye forever. Oh, this is going to be so sad. Like, I'm actually kind of have mixed emotions about this one. Like, I know it's like really realistic, like for them to say goodbye to their imaginary friend. Like I get the realism. It's just, it's kind of sad. It's kind of a sad thought. So I'm a little sad to end on this note, but it looks like she comes to life, and then I'm assuming she's like gonna wave at her or hug her or something. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Which angle are they gonna go from? All right, hold on. Pause. Okay, yeah. So she hugs her. That's what I thought. Okay, let's get a picture of them, maybe saying goodbye forever. Oh no! This kind of makes me sad, though. This actually does kind of make me sad. Let's get a picture of that. Okay. All right. So we have that. So now we can go ahead and continue the action. Oh, she literally picks her up. Wait, that's so cute. That's so cute. And she's waving goodbye. And then, does she get to keep the doll? No. So this is how you make the doll go away, too. Oh, and you get sad from this. Oh, wait, no, the doll does stay. Okay, what can you do? You can seek comfort in an old friend. Okay, well, now I can test out that because I didn't get to test out that earlier because it wasn't a sad emotion. But now she's sad because the heartbreak is real, though. It is a bittersweet goodbye, but Ali will remember all the great times she had with her imaginary friend. Growing up can be hard, but moments like this are special, too. It does only last 4 hours, though. And let's see if we seek comfort in an old friend, if it will, like, comfort us a little bit. Oh, she, like, hugs the doll. Okay, this is a cuter interaction, I thought. All right, and it made her feel confident. I got this from high confidence. Okay, so it did make her feel better. Okay, well, I think with that, we can end this video. Oh my god, guys, that was honestly, like, kind of a sad ending. But I actually really enjoyed the imaginary friends. Like, I knew I enjoyed them in The Sims 3, but I thought in The Sims 4, because everyone was like, oh, they're so much easier and you don't have to do as much work with them. And I do feel like that is true in some ways. Like, some of them, like the competitive one, I feel like was harder to gain friendship with, but like the goofball and the evil ones were like super easy. So it's kind of a mix in how you kind of go about it, I guess, gaining their friendship. But I thought because everyone was like, it was going to be easier, I wasn't going to like them as much. And I think I actually like them a little bit more than the Sims 3 ones. Just, like, I feel like, I don't know, they're cuter for sure than the Sims 3 ones. For sure. But I like how they all have, like, their unique personalities and their own look. I like the fact you can also interchange the personalities, and the fact that the personalities are so unique. Like, there's different interactions that come with each different personality. It's really exchangeable, and there's a lot of story to tell. So I definitely will see myself using imaginary friends in the future. I'll probably use them in a couple of different ways. I'll probably have one that I say goodbye to, one that I age up or turn real and age up with. I'll probably, I might even have one in the future that I try to romance. Like have like, someone romance someone else's imaginary friend. I don't know. Lots of ideas, but actually I really enjoyed this part of the pack. I think, at least as far as this pack goes, the imaginary friends are worth it. But that's just my opinion. Feel free to make your own. But if you made it this far in the video, I hope that you found this video entertaining and educational, because that was the whole point. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. All right, bye.